over the course of 7 years. The Troy Police Department is welcoming a new canine officer. Officer Smoke will sniff out firearms in public events and schools with his handler, Officer Brian Baldwin. I'm Andrea Tice.
For more news affecting Alabamians, go to 1819news.com. And while you're there, subscribe to the daily newsletter.
Pumpkin spice latte season. More like Prattville Carpet Fall sale season, when you can buy a square foot of tile, luxury vinyl plank, or carpet for way less than a coffee that tastes like a candle. I'm talking $1.39 a square foot. That's way cheaper than the big box stores. And Prattville will throw in friendly, helpful customer service for free. That's the big difference.
Hi, I'm Ray Bowles from Prattville Carpet. Call us today for your free measurement. Prattville Carpet, we're more than just carpet.
Shop the fall sale now at prattvillecarpet.com.
Put the power of Action 8 News in the palm of your hand. Download the free Action 8 News app to stay on top of breaking news wherever you are. Search for WAKA News in your app store to download the Action 8 News app today. Keep your family safe by watching Action 8 News. Look for 8 on your side consumer alerts with product recalls involving cars, food, children's toys, and other items in your home. 8 on your side, keeping you safe only on Action 8 News.
Newsmax, you like Newsmax. I like it too. Newsmax has been terrific.
President Trump is right. Millions like you are tuning into Newsmax. You're watching Newsmax on cable. You're going to our streaming channel, Newsmax 2. And you're downloading our free Newsmax app on your smartphones and TVs. Reuters Institute says we're now one of the top news brands in the nation. Every night, watch great shows with Rob Schmidt, Carl Higbie, Rob Finnerty, and more as they expose the big media lies, the Washington swamp, and they're never afraid to talk about faith, freedom, and the values that made us great. Find out why Newsmax is the fastest growing news channel in America. Make the switch today and join our news revolution. Get Newsmax on cable, on streaming, and download the free app today. It takes just seconds to start. Let President Trump know you stand with Newsmax. It's for real news, for real people. Make the switch today.
Looking for insurance, or maybe you're just not satisfied with your current carrier? How does quality coverage with local service and competitive rates sound to you? The folks at Stark Agency offer just that. Whether you need insurance for your business, car, home, or life, Stark Agency can help. As an independent insurance agency with over 20 of the top insurance carriers, Stark is sure to find the perfect match for you and your loved ones. Visit their site at starkagency.com or give them a call at 334-263-5535 for a quote today.
The views and opinions of the following program are solely those of the host and other contributors. These do not necessarily represent those of Liberty Acquisitions 825, Blue Water Broadcasting, its management, staff, or any advertisers. It's time for Montgomery's conversational radio show. It's News and Views on News Talk 93.1 FM. To join the conversation, call 272-9228.
It's uphill and down dale for many years as rogues, vagabonds, frauds, and scoundrels. I sometimes suspected, like everyone else, I often expect too much of them.
It's all a fugazi. You know what fugazi is?
Fugazi, it's fake.
Yeah, fugazi, fugazi, it's a wazi, it's a woozy. It's fairy dust. It doesn't exist. It's never landed. It is no matter. It's not on the elemental chart. It's not real. Right?
All right.
Right. When these things happen, things he safely. What the hell are you doing in the bathroom day and night? Why don't you get out of there? Give someone else a go.
Joey Clark.
Welcome into the program. Happy Halloween, everybody. I'm your host, Joey Clark. Plenty of folks here in the studio with me, and thank God, because I don't think our phones are working whatsoever. But Eddie Bader's here. Hi, what are you dressed as?
Well, I think I'm Brennan Huff from Step Brothers, Joey.
Oh, and you have your other brother here?
Yes, my other brother has arrived.
Hi.
Hey.
And this is Dale.
Dale.
Oh, I'm Dale. Never mind, I got it backwards.
You're Dale, and
I'm Brennan.
You're Brennan. You're Dale.
All right, I'm Dale.
All right, so you're John C. Riley.
Yes.
You're Will Ferrell.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
Stepbrothers, huh?
Yes. And we found out probably today is not the best way to be dressed when you go to a listing appointment.
We did.
Yeah, most likely not. But of course, we also have Troy Carrico in here, and he actually stayed on theme.
Yes.
Hey, Troy, how are you?
Deus Vult. But we're out of the Canterbury Tales.
I was about to say, like, I'm rocking the medieval monk,
That's right.
like garb, and honestly, I don't feel like putting up the hood, especially because I got a rope belt.
I
ain't walking around Montgomery that way.
I feel like you should put the hood up just for character.
No,
Just for a
I don't know. Maybe in a
I
second.
mean, we went all in, Joey. We even
Maybe
got
in a second
to the khakis and everything.
But like, okay, I'll throw it on.
All right,
I'll
let's
throw
see
it
it.
on
Let's just see
over
it
the
for a look.
headphones. All right. Yeah, okay.
That's a good look, man.
Yeah, but now I can't even
I have
see.
never seen Joey look more sexy in my life.
No, it's working actually.
The way you're dressed, and saying that scares me today, literally on Halloween.
Could we just wait? Well, this is kind of a costume out of Eyes Wide Shut. A little bit.
Yeah, that's
Looks
true.
like the cover of the Blue Oyster Cult album.
Yeah. Well, and I literally can't see through this thing now. Anyway, welcome into the program.
Looks
How y'all
good. I
doing?
like it with the top up. That does look good. That's a good look.
Okay.
Really brings it to character.
Do some
Brings it to
Gregorian
life.
chants. Why don't you do some
Yeah,
Gregorian
they are
chants?
peaceful.
They're very
Peaceful.
peaceful.
And you have a sword too, right?
He has a sword.
We have William Wallace's recreation of Braveheart there.
How
Plus,
much
we
does
have
that
the battle
sword
flag.
weigh?
It's probably about 16 pounds, 15 pounds, but it's extremely balanced. It's made in Toledo, Spain. It's really nice.
So, any big plans for Halloween? I was asked to go out, and I said, "Not today, man. Not
Are you
today."
kidding? Today is the day to go.
No, because we have things to do tomorrow. I ain't partying tonight.
Are we doing it tomorrow?
Are we doing it tomorrow?
We got to talk off air about that.
Okay,
I
fair
was
enough.
gonna
Then I
say-
might join you.
Well, okay, good, because I was going to say I have arrangements for automatic weapons, but there needs to be more procurement of some ammo. We need
That
to
would
talk
be
about
okay.
that.
Okay, that would.
right,
I'm glad to contribute to that. Plus, one of the big things at Prestige Prestige Enterprises? Is that the name of the business? They have boats, and
Prestige
tomorrow,
Worldwide.
Yeah, worldwide.
that's
Somebody's
right.
going to pick up our new boat for Prestige
Mhm.
Worldwide tomorrow. So,
Boats and hose.
boats and hose.
See,
Boats
like
and hose.
we're trying to spread the true faith, and these two are over
Sinners,
here.
heretics, heretics.
There's nothing better.
Definitely fornicators.
What is this trans concept that I hear of?
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Since you bring that up, we thought about doing different outfits, but in the day there is today, like we were going to do a pimp and hoe.
Yeah.
And tease everybody like pimp and hoe. So people were thinking, honestly, hey, she's going to dress up real sexy. But we'd change it around where I would be the hoe and she'd be the pimp. But I can't put myself in a dress.
No, I'm just
in this
watching
day.
It's
you.
kind of that way in the real world.
By the way,
anyhow,
I'm
isn't it?
watching you on camera as you talk to me.
How's it working for you, baby?
It's not. It's not.
That's how it felt. We tried to have serious conversations. We kept looking.
Oh,
I can't even look at you.
I can't even
I
be
can't.
serious.
I can't have this conversation.
Doesn't work at all. So there's so many different the things out there today. Like Senator Britt's in the national news.
What'd she
Apparently, she met with Chuck Schumer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and they're working on some
Did she
end
give him a
game.
piece of her mind?
Yeah, but but then John Thune said no shutdown end is going through Chuck Schumer. Schumer either needs to relent or shut up. Trump calling for the end of the filibuster to get the shutdown over.
Yeah.
Yeah, just blow it up. Nuclear option. Let's go for it.
I enjoyed the Halloween show with Trump yesterday. That was great. With
The Halloween show?
Oh, see the kids
yes,
coming by the
yes.
McDonald's drive-through, and then the kid had the little Diplo thing on. And
Did
put
you
it on
see
stage.
the entrance of Trump and team?
No, I didn't see that.
It's amazingly epic. Amazingly epic. And I think it's like this guy does what? A tour of Asia.
Yes.
Gets all these major
the
awards.
crowns.
Yep.
Makes even a great deal with China.
Yeah.
Farmers, you better start farming more. We got so many soybeans.
Soybeans, baby.
And sorghum.
And Ford trucks.
I don't even know what sorghum is, but we're going to make a lot of it.
Sorghum's
Sell it to
good.
the Chinese.
Yeah, we got Ford F-150s going over to, I think, South Korea. They're looking for a fleet of F-150s.
Yep.
So, yeah.
But they didn't meet with Little Rocket Man, my Little Rocket Man.
I wish
Yeah,
he
he was
would've.
unhappy about that.
I know. He's probably crying and
You know
peeing.
he is.
I will fire another nuclear
That's right.
missile! Or something like that.
He will. It's sort of like who did it? Was it? I guess it was South Park that did the Little Rocket Man.
Oh, yeah, Little
Like
Rocket Man.
they-
Yeah.
Well,
that? He's
remember
like-
the movie that North Korea stole and leaked?
that's
called The Interview?
Yes.
Yeah, with James Franco, Seth
Which is a
Rogen.
great
Yeah.
movie, by the way.
And actually, the guy that get to play Kim Jong Un is great.
He is great.
And he did not spoiler alert.
No.
He blows up at the end of the movie to a slow version of Katy Perry's Firework, and it's
great.
it's quite an end. I can see why North Korea was pissed.
Oh, my favorite thing that North Korea does, and I know it's terrible, but they put poop bombs up where they get poop and they tie it
They
to
send
a
them over
helium
on
balloon.
balloons.
Yeah, they put poop in a bag. They don't even light it on fire. They just put it in a bag, put it in a helium balloon, and let the wind take it over South
Mexican
Korea.
wrestling match or soccer game.
The worst story though out of Pyongyang was the defector that came across the border and made it.
Yeah.
And they put him through a physical, Hannah, and they found that he had a 31-foot tapeworm inside of his body.
Are you kidding?
Oh my God!
Wow.
Yeah. He was like eating good because he was in the military.
Yeah, military guy.
Bad meat.
Wow, man, that's just crazy. Anyway, you didn't see the entrance because this is what I'm imagining. Trump does the tour in Asia. Then I see the clips of him on Air Force One. He's like, the winds are really crazy in Asia. Tough to do an interview with this much turbulence. Tough to do it. And some reporter goes, "You look very stable." Well, you better believe it. Stable, as strong as a rock. Flies all the way over here. Apparently, like J.D. Vance was talking about this week on an interview, Trump never sleeps. And it's especially apparent on these worldwide trips over Air Force One, to where like he'll walk in and like J.D. Vance, the vice president, or Marco Rubio, Secretary of State, trying to get a little shut eye, flying from, Japan to Korea or whatever. And Trump will just like wake him up at like 2 a.m. Like, waiter, you fell asleep. You're weak. You're so weak.
At least he don't put his hand in the cup of warm water and make him pee himself.
Or no, apparently he'll wake up or just come out at like 3, 4 in the morning, wake up the entire press corps. Want to interview me? Like he just,
why not?
So again, I'm setting the scene.
He's got the old man interview.
He's got the all these great things going on. He's got to handle the shutdown politics. He's jet setting around the world, but he's still got to make time, for this. I can only play the beginning a little bit, but there's a live band. And for folks just listening, it's like the main entrance to the White House. Let's watch this. That band is tight.
I feel like we should have made an entrance like this now.
Yeah, I think so.
And it's Trump walking out with all the kids.
Did you see the kid dressed up in the toilet?
Yes, I did. I saw that. And it's like, and the band kept rocking all night long, man. They had some good tunes they were running through. But yeah, that was the big intro.
Is that Harry Potter up there?
I don't know about that.
Oh, Harry Potter. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know about that. 272-9228. That's 334-272-9228.
Phone's working?
If the phone's working.
Yeah, we could try them.
Make a call there, Eddie.
Actually, I wonder if I did this.
I got a dial tone.
I'm hearing a dial tone,
right,
so maybe.
I'll try some
somebody
technical
try
support
calling
here.
in that 272-9228. Yeah, and Trump put another candy bar on top of a kid's head.
It's a tradition.
Right. So
and RFK Jr.'s behind her going, what kind of sugar is in that? What kind of sugar is in that?
It's going strong. I think it's going real strong. But then, you go back to all the shutdown politics and you're like, bah humbug. It's not even Christmas, and I'm acting like Scrooge at Christmas. Bah humbug.
Okay, so we're 30 days in, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do anybody in this room see a end today?
No,
or even by Monday?
It won't end for several weeks. Actually, probably 2 weeks is what I'm hearing.
And it does. I mean, I think I saw a number today. 25% of Alabamians are on SNAP benefits of some sort.
Actually, yeah, it's 28%.
And that, so, granted, I hate saying we got to raise everybody's kids and all that, but coming from where I came from, hunger is a real deal, and I hope people are smart enough to reach out to some church organization, things like that. Don't do nothing stupid like the videos show people going into Walmart and they're going to rob Walmart. Don't do that.
No,
don't do that.
Don't do that.
There's other places you can go.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
No, and I actually think average everyday people are getting just tired of the Democrats in particular in this.
Yeah, but then I had someone ask me yesterday, some of a certain age, a little older than me, worried about going to Walmart on the 1st of November because she saw some
she
videos.
shouldn't be going to Walmart anyway.
I tell her that, especially Ann Street.
Yeah, I know you're talking about. Stop going to Walmart.
Especially Ann Street Walmart.
Unless I'm her escort.
Oh, yeah, now, in that case.
I was in there yesterday just begging for trouble, looking at people. I mean, just staring at them, man.
Nothing, huh?
I got a lot of anger falling down. You see Michael Douglas.
Oh,
like
one of my
falling
favorite
down.
movies.
It's a great movie.
Oh, my God, that is a perfect summation. But hey, here is one guy who called in the C-SPAN this morning. Let's listen from Oklahoma.
We go to Oklahoma, where Lawrence is on our line for Democrats. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. I've been a Democrat all my life. I'm 78, and my folks were too. But this party has changed so damn much. It's just it makes me sick. I'm going to move out of it. It's terrible, just like Schumer, he needs to be in a home, take Pelosi with him,
Lawrence, who was the last Democrat you voted for?
Pardon me?
Who was the last Democrat you voted for?
Last election. But like I said, I'm changing.
You voted for Kamala Harris?
Yeah, this is ridiculous,
Why did you
going around,
Why did you think Kamala Harris should win that election?
As a Democrat. I just a solid Democrat, like I told you, my folks were too, and I'm just fed up. I'm moving, I don't know, independent or something's got to happen. I just wanted to make a comment, and thank you.
He's challenging him too. Like I think you're a paid caller.
You're not actually a Democrat.
No, he was. He was a dyed-in-the-wool Midwest Democrat.
And I think and I think there's going to be a lot of folks like that. You had the head of the Teamsters.
Yeah.
The Teamsters union come out
The
yesterday.
unions are already very cozy with Trump.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, and that's exactly right. Flanked by, I think, all the CEOs of all the airlines and airline associations and all this stuff with the vice president and the secretary of transportation. Here's the head of the Teamsters laying it out.
Let me tell you, he's sharp.
And then we took a position. I represent 1.3 million working men and women in this country for the International Brotherhood of Teamsters. We took a position 3 weeks ago. Pass a clean CR, get to the table, negotiate a deal. Do not put working people in the middle of a problem. They should not be in there. And we got to think about the families that are going to be affected.
Yeah.
Think about when you have to tell your son or daughter they can't play sports because you're not getting paid. Think about when you can't pay your mortgage. Think about when you can't pay your tuition. Put the politics aside, get to the table, negotiate a deal, pass a clean CR right now, and then figure out the problems moving forward. And I want to thank the air traffic controllers. I want to thank the aviation administration for all their hard work and sacrifice they make. And look, security and safety of the airlines is paramount. Let's not compromise the safety and security. Pass a clean CR. Thank you.
And yeah, it's just pressure after pressure after pressure point. And again, the SNAP stuff, all sorts of stuff runs out tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy is, I mean, that left cabal, the progressives, all these, the freaks and the furries over there have taken hostage this party. And listen, they are willing to play with what do Bolsheviks do with Mensheviks? Bolsheviks always step on the back of a Menshevik. Okay, that's what they are.
Yeah,
That's
the
exactly what
Menshevik wants to improve the system, in the machine, and the Bolshevik wants to smash the gears of the machine.
But they also want to tell you that they're for the common people, but they're wealthy on the
And that's
outside.
exactly what's happening, by the way. The Democrats are being eaten from their left flank by straight up Democratic socialists.
But there's no change in sight. There's no, as much as they're just kind of, I'd say, out of the norm.
Yeah.
They're just doubling down on it. As I know it's hard.
You're making great points.
It's very hard to take me serious.
Hey, by the way, this is from Politico, if I could channel my inner Tucker.
Hey, you'll be seeing him soon. Don't mock him when you see him.
Oh, he did the whole thing with Nick Fuentes, and now everybody's like, are you for or against? I'm like, I think from what I saw, he pushed back, and no, I'm not a fan of Nick Fuentes, but the guy also has a huge following.
He does have a huge following.
This game of you can just pretend these people don't exist is, I think, a dumb game.
You don't think that game works?
No, it doesn't work at all. In fact, it makes people like that more powerful. Anyway, Politico, a key GOP appropriator, they're calling her, spoke with Senator Minority Leader Chuck Schumer Tuesday and again Thursday in a rare bipartisan conversations involving the top Democrat as rank and file senators hunt for ways to end the 30-day government shutdown. Senator Katie Britt, who cares but chairs the Appropriations Subcommittee on Homeland Security, confirmed she spoke to Schumer about, quote, wanting to lay the foundation for us to be able to do our appropriations work. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Now, one person who is on the Democrat side who's definitely jumping is Fetterman.
Yeah, he's already.
Yeah, but
he's almost here. He's almost there on the side.
You know they're going to get rid of him first chance.
No, I think it's the Pennsylvania Democrats that are actually
Hold on
smart.
to it?
Oh yeah, they're smart.
It's going to be middle America. It's going to be some.
You got to remember what that core democracy. It was down here with the Dixiecrats. It was down here with the blue. You want to call them blue dogs, whatever you want to call them. It's up in the Midwest. It's in the coal mines. It's the real rank and file, salt of the earth people. That guy from Oklahoma. That's one of them right there.
Yeah.
Probably oil. His dad was an oil worker. I'm going to guess.
Oh
and all
sure,
that, so.
blue collar guy.
Then you have Tuberville out there saying that we're going to hold out. And sooner or later, they'll have to come to the table and start negotiating. Tuberville told 95.3 Bears Steve and DC Morning Show. Free
Three Bears?
Steve and DC Morning Show on 953 The Bear.
It's up in DC. It's a terrible station, too.
Coach went on to say, I feel for a lot of people. A lot of people deserve the snap. We need to help the elderly, the sick, and the people that really deserve it that are out of a job, all those things. You see, I have to do deeper if I'm doing coach. Yeah, a little bit. You know, in Alabama, we have 700,000 people on snap. That's insane.
It is
just to stop for a moment.
And I honestly would love to see how many of those 700,000 really need it.
Well, and it apparently went crazy, the people on snap during COVID and has continued after.
Yeah,
COVID.
no doubt. I mean,
and it used to be like 1 in 50 Americans were on Snap. It's now 1 in 8.
Do you know what the max you can get on Snap is?
I don't.
$4,300
A month?
Yeah, if you make nothing and you have like what 6, 7 dependents,
it's 7 or 8 dependents,
Yeah.
and a senior citizen living inside your home.
Disability.
And
Yeah,
hey, listen, I'm telling you, and there's people are taking that to the clinic.
they are.
And we went over it earlier this week that apparently, like if you have to also have a low savings account.
I'm sure
how
you
many
don't have
people are
Cash on
reporting how much
hand,
cash
on
they
hand
actually
and
have?
stuff like that. It's easy to do.
Yeah. And you're kind of capping people.
Well, how many folks are making much more than, I think for an individual in Alabama, you can only make like 20,000.
Yeah.
It's got to be under 20.
But
Way
how many
below the
folks are making more than 20,000 in cash?
How many people
You
are
don't
lying that they're married
Right,
and
you
they're
don't
not
report.
married?
This is what I mean.
You can't.
People lie about being married and not married, and people. I mean, it's just it's easy to defraud the system.
It is. Yeah, because I don't think there's enough checks and balances.
Of course
in it,
not.
Especially once you're on it. I think it might be more difficult to get on it, but once you're on it, I think it's more difficult to get.
The only
get comfortable.
I was talking to someone that worked in the federal government Department of Agriculture, which handles this, and he said that welfare fraud is a responsibility of the state, and it's usually only initiated unless there is multiple complaints in the system.
I mean, that's what it
otherwise
takes,
they're not
right?
out really checking what's going on.
Right.
You know,
And I hate it, but that is America's downfall right there. We throw good money at bad ideas like that, and then don't follow.
giving federal money to the state. There's very little incentive for the state because it's not really coming out of their coffers. It's coming from the
and it
feds.
only puts more money into the state's coffers via the retail.
That said, I still can't. I can take you seriously. I cannot take you seriously.
And my hair is only getting fluffier.
And I will forever, no matter how you're dressed, take Heather seriously.
You can't. Oh, she got a holly the other day.
A holly?
Yeah,
that was the first.
Actually, this is Houston. This is Holly. Looks like a boy.
So
Harold.
Since
Harold,
I'm
there
having
you go.
trouble in particular with this guy with the Argyle sweater.
God, man.
Okay.
Where'd you guys find us at? Did you go to TJ Maxx together?
We
We did. I think I ended up getting these at the Dirty Dillard, but
He risked
I'll
his life.
announce it now.
Yeah, well,
These
they're
are not
good.
cheap sweaters.
They're not. Well, I'm sure not.
From the Dirty Dillards, I still paid $40 a sweater.
Wait,
Damn.
tell them about the listing appointment this
Yeah,
morning.
we had to go to a
Oh,
listing
God.
appointment this morning dressed this way
With
an
your
older
wigs on?
couple, which I love to
No, you didn't
death,
have
but
your wig
it's
on.
kind of hard to explain to people of a certain generation. It is Halloween, and we're adults, and we're going to dress up for Halloween, but we're also professionals. Kind of hard to explain.
They really liked Eddie's sweater. He was like, "Oh, I really like that." And then he goes, "Well, I'm gonna let you know, she's wearing the same thing as me."
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm sure they were very polite in response as y'all explained it, right? And,
They-
and
I-
then
I
I'd
feel
imagine,
like they
is this
thought-
like a husband wife kind
Yeah,
of thing?
oh, yeah.
How old are they?
Right.
Get set the stage for us. How old?
80 plus.
Okay,
Yeah.
she
Two of the
looks
most
over and
best
goes,
people you ever
"There
met in your
was
life."
from that damn Sam Hain, aren't
Right.
they?"
Oh, I've got a feeling she said more than that, especially because we shot some of the video.
We had the wigs on.
Oh, with the wigs.
Wonder-
like
Yeah,
the
right
boats
in
are
the
Like, I don't know if
Right
we
in
want to
the
buy
front
from these-
yard.
I don't know if we want to
Yeah.
deal with these
Right.
people.
Right. If they happen to look out the window while we were
No,
doing
I
that
was
video.
thinking the fella like walked away. Was like, I'm pretty sure that guy chokes his chicken all day.
He goes, pole smoker, honey, pole smoker.
No,
Bertha.
he understands. He was a veterinarian, so he understands.
Bertha's a pole smoker.
Yeah, a lot of monkey spank could go over there. I don't know, but I mean, it is a good deal though. Like it might be something we could work
makes
out
people
there.
look our way. That's for sure.
But there is a story out there about some costumes that sold for a lot of money. Before I get into the details
Really?
of that, yeah. What's the best like presentation of the Batman?
Oh, I saw a good one
A
on the
movie,
TikTok.
cartoon, TV show?
No, that TikTok video when him and his wife were both dressed as like Batman and Catwoman.
Yeah.
And she was a little bit larger woman, and it was a great. That
Wait,
was
wait. They did a fat version of
yes,
Selena
and
Kyle.
he was not, but she was a little
I
larger.
feel like I need to We know Joey hasn't seen it because he's not on TikTok.
No,
I
it's
don't
in
have
your feed
TikTok
somewhere.
Are you asking presentation from Hollywood?
Yeah, no, I'm
Just
saying,
not
what's
some
your
person.
favorite movie? Yeah, what I mean is like storytelling.
Dark Knight Rises. Dark Knight Rises, I think, with Bane. Because
Yeah,
I'm
still
a
first
fan
one.
of Bane.
The third
I wanted Bane to
Christopher
win.
Nolan.
Yeah, I wanted Bane to win. Now, I don't like him as the best Batman. I think Michael Keaton was a
number
really
one.
good Batman.
And the original Burton, not the sequel.
That's right,
The
the
sequel
original,
sticks
the
in my
original.
mind from being a kid, especially
original.
Michelle Pfeiffer
No,
as
no.
Catwoman.
Wow.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Or actually, I think the best presentation is probably the animated series in the 90s. Seriously, like it holds up. It holds up really, really well.
That's sad because we used to get home from work to try to watch the cartoon in the afternoon, and it was a really good.
Like it strangely holds up better than I think even a lot of the movies.
I'm not a DC guy. I'm a Marvel guy. I'm big into Marvel because they kill people in Marvel, and DC never did.
But of course, like
Now
the folks who would remember these costumes that sold for a ridiculous amount of money would remember the original TV show with Adam West.
He was a beta.
In fact, that's how cool that animated show was. They had a whole episode that's like very meta where Adam West, as Adam West, ends up being like a bad guy. And so it ends up being a whole commentary on Batman. So like they did weird, trippy stuff.
Yeah. You know what was great on that show? If you watch, when the bad guys are on, the screen is sideways, crooked.
Mhm.
Have you ever noticed
I
that?
didn't notice that, but yeah.
Like when the Joker's there, it's shot sideways, crooked.
And then like all the bang, zoom. Yeah. All this
Howie.
stuff. Mhm. But apparently, one of the most important private collections of iconic TV show costumes has achieved $3.2 million
wow.
in sales. It's Dr. Stuart Berkowitz Legendary Collection. It's the original Adam West Batman and Burt Ward Robin costume ensembles together fetch a remarkable $575,000. Heritage Auctions offered more than 300 pieces from the New Jersey-based oncologist and pop culture collector's treasure trove of screen-used television costumes, props, and vehicles from the 50s through the 70s.
Were some of the best.
Man, I'm looking at the old school Joker costume right now. My God, that's cool and freaky.
What about the old Catwoman?
Cesar.
Oh, wow. I'm seeing now, apparently, the original Linda Carter Wonder Woman.
Okay.
Ooh.
What about
You know, she's got the lasso of truth.
Yes.
So if she ever lassos you with it,
You
just
have
so
to
you
tell the
know,
truth.
you're like, you look really hot over there. That Wonder Woman.
Invisible
outfit there.
jet. Where's your? I see your invisible
I mean,
jet.
I just, yeah. Even you, Joey, she would lasso the monk there that you are, and you would
tell the
talk
truth.
some dirty talk to her.
No, get behind me, Satan.
That's right.
You with your Greek magic.
Good luck.
All right, give me a break with your pagan magic.
Was that Linda Carter back in the day, right?
Yeah, and apparently, let's see how much that sold for. $225,000.
Was he the original?
Yeah, the very original
Bet a
one that
dude
she
bought it.
wore. Yeah, and I'm seeing a photo of her.
Bet
in
a
the
dude bought
original.
it.
Yeah, he's gonna dress up in it later.
Yep.
But accessories and costumes from beloved series also feature prominently, with the Batgirl costume, original one, as well as Henry Winkler's Fonzie jacket from Happy Day. Hey,
Step
that
into my
jacket
office.
sold for $87,500.
Nice.
$87,000 on a leather jacket. Wow. Other notable results include Julie Newmar's Catwoman costume and William Shatner's Captain Kirk Starfleet uniform sold for $62,500. This seems
Do they dry clean this stuff
excessive.
before they give it to you?
Oh, I'm sure they do. And it looks in
That's
pristine
what I'm
condition
wondering.
the way it's presented and stuff.
I'm wondering if it'd be more authentic if
You think you get better top dollar if some of them weren't washed?
Yeah.
Oh,
1,000%. Don't damn me because I know how to market.
Oh, there's a theme here. There's a
Just saying.
theme here. Goodness gracious.
No, I mean, just
It's
saying.
just gross, man. Anyway, we got to hit a break. Coming up, because y'all two
Hold
are,
on, back up.
these two are what?
You're telling me the ruby slippers that was wore in what was that movie?
Those are
Wizard of Oz.
they're in the
Okay, but you're telling me you would
rather.
rather have the pair that was all cleaned up. The person who's buying them would rather have the pair that's all cleaned up rather than the pair that has the original funk in them.
Yes, I would rather.
Do you understand how Gwyneth Paltrow just made a buttload of money last year?
Japan with
Right.
used panty machine dispensing.
Right. So you're telling me again, you want to rethink that?
Do you understand what abysmal heathen sinners y'all are?
That's right. They are
I
heretics.
want that feet.
So am I wrong for trying to take advantage of these abysmal sinners?
Yes, you are.
You
How
are a sinner.
so? I'll take the money and do something good with it.
Because you're encouraging them to sin.
Joey, tell
your
him.
entire example.
You live in the world and of the world.
Right.
Hey,
yeah.
In the
not
second
broke,
in the
though.
second hour, watch us cut their heads off.
I was about to say, like boats and hoes.
Boats and hoes.
Repent.
It's like a civil war in there.
Anyway, Anyway, we do have to hit this break. All right, we'll be right back after this.
He may not know whether he's coming or going, but whether you're going to work or coming home, Greg Budell is there. Mornings, 6 till 9, and afternoons, 3 till 6. Only on News Talk 93.1 FM, WACV.
Big news! Phillips Dunn Animal Hospital has a new name. But don't worry, everything you love is still the same. Now they're Pike Road Animal Hospital, still at 5148 Troy Highway, still the same great team you've trusted for years. Same friendly faces, same expert care, just a new name, and still offering boarding, grooming, and doggy daycare. Pike Road Animal Hospital, formerly Phillips Dunn Animal Hospital. New name, same heart. Compassion you know, care that you trust.
For too long, Alabama's statewide news companies have shamed us for our conservative Christian values. Alabama deserves a news company that cherishes our culture, a company that isn't bought and paid for by the powers that be. 1819 News is that company. Run by Alabamians for Alabamians, 1819 News celebrates what is good and beautiful about our state, while exposing those who worked against our values in secret. Just go to 1819news.com to learn more. Subscribe to our newsletter. That's 1819news.com.
This is your roving reporter. Today I'm talking with a prospector. That's right, man. I'm prospecting for gold. You dig? No, but it looks like you do. And you know the first thing I'm going to do when I strike it rich? What's that? I'm going to hire David Ernest to be my money man. You mean everyone's favorite asset preservationist? That is correct, man. I'm going to call him up at 833-596-7233. 833-596-SAFE. You know, I've heard a lot of the good things about David Ernest. You know, he's the best money man around with over 40 years of experience. Experience is necessary, especially when you're digging for gold. That's right, man. And I can see that you don't have very much experience. What do you mean, man? Well, you have the little plastic bucket and shovel like a kid would take to the beach. Yeah, man. Well, I want to start out small and then kind of pace myself up until I strike it rich. Well, maybe you should call David Ernest first. You think he's got a shovel? Never know till you ask. I dig, man.
You're listening to Leaf Filter Radio, and the guru of gutter protection himself, Chris Coonahan, is here to take your most pressing leaf-related questions.
Hey, everybody. Chris here. I understand we have Ron on the line. Ron, where are you calling from?
Uh-oh. Ron, are you calling from a ladder?
Well, I was. I wanted to ask Chris what I need to do to get my gutters ready to have leaf filter installed.
Oh, Ron, you don't have to do anything. A Leaf Filter Trusted Pro will come out and clean out your gutters, realign and seal your gutters, and install a Leaf Filter, America's #1 gutter protection system.
So I didn't need to get on this ladder?
Ron, Leaf Filter Trusted Pros are in your neighborhood and ready to help. Just visit leaffilter.com/radio to schedule your free gutter inspection and get up to 30% off.
Thank goodness. What was that site?
To get this special radio offer, go to leaffilter.com/radio for your free gutter inspection today and get up to 30% off. That's leaffilter.com/radio for up to 30% off. leaffilter.com/radio. See representative for warranty details.
Rich Thomas Weather, a service of Riverside Chevrolet Wetumpka. If it's Chevy, it's Riverside. Best price, best selection. Check them out on the web at riversideusa.net.
Rich Thomas Weather.
Well, hi, everybody. Nothing spooky about this Halloween forecast today. Plenty of sunshine. Temperature still running below normal. With today's high 66, that's about 10 degrees below normal. And then cold tonight. Coldest of the season so far. We may fall to the upper 30s by dawn on Saturday morning. I think there'll be a good bit of sunshine on Saturday and Sunday with high temperatures in the upper 60s to near 70 both days. Don't forget to set the clocks back on Saturday night before you go to bed. We fall back this weekend. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
Whether you're buying a home or auto or consolidating debt, CB&S Bank's personal loans get you where you need to go. Go to cbsbank.com to find a location near you or apply online today. All loans subject to credit approval, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
If it concerns your community, you'll hear about it on News Talk 93.1. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Joey Clark.
Sinners. Such sinner. Like, seriously, I don't even want to add them to the stream anymore, Troy. I think it should just be you and...
Some of the comments are saying that we need to kick them out.
Yeah, what is this? Like, we're trying to bring back the faith, and these two over here.
They are absolutely heretical in their nature, and they're flaunting it. They're flaunting it. If I didn't know any better, I think they're part of the progressive left.
I think there's something to that.
Gotta get my wig right. Man, this thing just getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah, I know.
It's like somebody hit me with some activator. And it's activating.
Gosh, this is so silly.
I think I am going to wear this to bed, actually.
No, and I almost tried to rewatch Step Brothers last night,
Yeah.
and I watched the trailer with my grandfather. I'm like, no, I can't do this
Oh,
tonight.
Why?
Joey,
I
even
can't do
better
this tonight.
Is watching the TikToks or even on the YouTube of people dressed like this doing it. It's hysterical.
Like, it is fun to rewatch old comedies because what's funny changes as you change
Yeah, you
and get
see stuff
older.
too, yeah.
In particular, the dad. I thought he was kind of fun. Now I watch the dad character.
You feel bad for him?
Oh, he's hilarious though. And like then the T-Rex, so they always wanted to be a dinosaur thing.
Oh God, I forgot all about that. And I like the brother. I like the brother that came up in the treehouse and ended up getting his butt kicked.
Yeah, oh yeah. There's a lot to that.
And the
Anyway,
brother's wife was Anyway,
I wanted to lean on these two's real estate experience.
All right.
Because I saw a headline here earlier in the week. I've been saving up. Let's see, where is it? These are the cities where a cool $1 million can buy you a mansion or a modest condo. But like before I even go into this stuff, like I'd imagine you could get a mansion around here for $1 million.
Yeah.
Easy.
Easy.
I think easy around
Easy
here.
here.
I mean,
No, let's
different
just
people's
be
idea of a
straight up.
mansion,
Like
though.
Win Lakes. What are you thinking the average cost of a Win Lakes house?
7+.
7+. And I guess there are other really nice ones in what, Allendale?
Yeah, when you
go
go further back, it goes up.
Yeah, and
Go
like-
to Lounsboro or Uniontown, and you can get a really nice old
But
mansion.
we're
over
fixing to
there.
put one on the market. Literally, that's right over $1 million. 34 acres out in Wetumpka, and it's pricing it. We're even getting an appraiser out there because it's such a unique property that, I think it's going to go well over $1 million. But you're going to get 34 acres, an amazing house, and all that. But if you go just say like Win Lakes, that $1 million is going to be a nice house,
Yep.
but you're not getting much.
You're
out
getting a
with
plot,
it.
a little
Yeah.
plot of land,
and you can still see
And
your
oh,
neighbor.
that's right, and they can see you.
Yep, exactly.
Get cheap flat
So when you
flamethrowers.
dress up like this, they'll probably be talking about.
Turn your mic some more again. Like you're talking to
Is that
How are
better?
you taking
Yes,
him seriously right now with his glasses like that?
I'm trying. I'm trying.
I can't even look at him.
No, but according to Realtor?
Yeah, Realtor.com.
Realtor?
Realtor.
It's a real estate site.
Yeah.
Let's hope. According to Realtor.com, September luxury housing report, a 7-figure budget buys vastly different realities across the U.S. from a sprawling 4,500 square foot estates in Atlanta to snug 1,700 square foot condos in Honolulu. And actually, like I see these folks, if you make your money, say like in California, you make a bunch of
Yeah, you
money
make
in New York,
California money.
move to Alabama.
That's what a lot of
Dude.
people did probably when we first got in real estate. That was a big thing.
Yep.
is We were helping so many
but leave
people.
your politics there, please.
Well, that was the problem. That was their idea, but then when they got here, they just couldn't help it.
I
But
would
they
ask
couldn't
them.
believe what house they were getting. Like one guy
Mhm.
sold his house under 2,000 square feet. He sold it for right at $1 million. He come here and he got like a 6,000 square foot house, well under $1 million.
And they're saying in Atlanta, Denver, and Dallas, $1 to $2 million listings average more than 4,000 square feet. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no. I was going to say, case in point, Elton's
Elton's
buyer came from Seattle.
Yep.
They came from Seattle, him and his wife,
That's
and they
exactly
bought. They
right.
wanted land. They wanted it in the country. They couldn't do it out there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
sorry.
I can't imagine like being stuck in New York City and you're paying $3-4 grand a month for like a closet, like
You don't
something
even
like
have a
this.
car.
There's a guy I watch on Barstool, and he has a 600 square foot apartment, and his bed is the Murphy bed. I mean, it folds
Yeah.
up in the wall, and so when he puts his bed down, it kind of goes into the kitchen a little bit.
That's called an efficiency.
Yeah,
but it's not. Very
it's not very efficient. No.
And it looks like this report mostly focuses on big metropolitan areas. I think my first question to y'all, like this idea in Alabama, it's not only like 4,000 square feet. It's like how many acres we get.
It's acres, yeah.
Like you're getting true estates.
Yeah. Yeah. But Atlanta, there's $1 million houses in Atlanta, and a lot of them, but that place is heading on the downhill.
Well, and think about like all the multi-million dollar houses in Los Angeles and that whole area. And like, it's not much at all, honestly.
Oh, no.
Like, especially if the maintenance, it hadn't been upkept that much. It's an old home built, in the 70s.
Oh, we
it has
see-
great location.
We see those online all the time, abandoned homes, and it'll be this beautiful, 6, 7, 8,000 square foot house, but it's out in the middle of the woods, and it used to be owned by this gangster or whatever, and it's just an abandoned house now.
And you know, another thing is when you're talking about California and stuff, a lot of times it's sad because a lot of these abandoned properties are tied up in estate or probate, and they just sit there and they rot. And it's like
we see that a lot, especially on the
sure
lake.
you do.
Yeah, because it'll be family. You have it's left to family. You got 3 family members. 2 want to sell, 1 don't.
One don't.
And it just sits there. Yep.
Yeah, and so it's more difficult in Alabama to get that sort of salary to command that amount of money. Like there just aren't as many jobs. There are a few.
Well, where are you working?
There are a few.
Let me tell you a little story about DC. DC's market. Let me tell you, DC, buddy. You get it. I mean, these are old houses that were built in 1950s, post World War II. They're little tiny little brick ranches. 1.2 million, 1.3 million up in Arlington. They probably paid $100,000 for it back in the day, $55,000, and now it's worth, I mean, a lot of money.
By the way, speaking, just thinking of California and their housing market, think of all those houses that burned down in the Palisades fire.
Yeah, we're going to put the homeless people.
They're not letting those people rebuild. It's like
they're putting homeless people
there.
there.
But did you see the latest? And I'm not going to pay for the Los Angeles Times, but the breakdown is essentially this. Text messages show firefighters question orders to leave small blaze that authorities say reignited as the deadly Palisades fire.
I think you're going to see a lot of, if you can go through that kind of records, you're going to see a lot of just, it's hard to call them mistakes because they're so obvious, but you're going to see a lot of
You know, what's really concerning is, and I know we've talked about this offline and we haven't, you've probably covered it in the show, but I don't get to listen every day, is the weaponization of the homeless. The homeless is being weaponized in this country by nonprofits like the Soros Foundation and all this, because what they do is they run through 501c profits, nonprofits, but they're really funneling money into protests and all this stuff and encouraging it. And that should be a priority of the Department of Justice to shut that stuff down right now.
And by the way, somebody at the LA Times who wrote this up reached out to the mayor's office, Karen Bass. She didn't respond.
Of course, she's a real leader.
Former fire chief Kristen Crowley didn't respond. And the current Villanueva, the current guy who came out of retirement to head the fire department, did not respond. Wow. Holy crap. And so it's essentially guys who are like, no, let's go put out this fire. And they're told, nah, don't worry about it.
Let it go.
And like in the moment, they're sitting there questioning, no, I think we should go put this out. Like we're here. Let's do it.
Well, Troy, as a soldier, when you're told by your commanding officer, do X,
Higher command. Yeah, yours is, Joey, yours is not to question why. Yours is but just to do or die.
Yep. Are there moments? Are there moments where you're like,
there's moments, but you
like, and I think even they would teach this in the United States military. There are moments where your moral integrity, and even to the point of you disobey and you still are going to be punished. But people will still go, you know what? You probably did the right thing, especially if you do take your punishment.
But you'll never get promoted again.
Well, sure, there's ramifications. Let's talk about this. Who did we talk to about the Medal of Honor? Remember Major Capers? Remember what he told you? They had fought this regiment, this NBA regiment. These are 12-man team out there fighting these. A 750 strong regiment of North Vietnamese, and basically, you know, dinking and ducking. And then the next day, he got command to go back and initiate an attack and an ambush and draw them out. And it cost him, everybody got one. I mean, he knew, he said he lost his dog on that part of the fight, remember? And he said, I knew going back in was certain death.
Yep. Just sometimes bureaucracy is so like, it's like when you have that sort of problem out in California, like it's a known problem and you're just kind of like, it's not a big deal. That little fire, that's not a big deal. That won't get bigger.
They make you just kind of make you accept that as the norm.
It's absolutely crazy.
Well, it's, if you really think, and Robin and I talk about it today. Oh, by the way, today's our anniversary. So
happy anniversary!
And 5 glorious years.
5
You're
years.
supposed to say glorious years whenever there's a woman in
wonderful
side
years.
of anything.
Well, 5 years with
glorious
Troy,
years.
that's great.
She's put up with you for 5 years.
I know, right? It's hard to believe that. We got married on Halloween, but no, it wasn't because we're not Wiccans or pagans. It was
a good day.
You remember what was that blue moon? You remember the blue moon 5 years ago? It was once in like a lifetime for us. So that's why we.
That's
in a lifetime.
awesome.
Pretty good.
Sorry. Yeah, there you go. I love you, honey. But I think, and I hold court on my porch. You got to come out. You'll see it. We got a nice log home out there with a big porch. And the common theme with everybody I talk to who are very politically savvy and smart, This is by design. This is
100%
This
by
is
design.
not just ineptitude in California with Gavin Newsom's office or the fire chief. Or there is a conspiracy to destroy infrastructure and our system.
Well, and then also,
overwhelm
like,
it,
and I will say it's lesser than everything you just described, but like our current, say, police force levels
Sure,
here in
yeah,
Montgomery,
the perfect example.
At a certain point, and it's an old Ayn Rand line, mistakes of this magnitude are not made innocently.
That's right.
And and that's something that drives me up a wall. Like I was saying it yesterday, the mayor saying, well, Watkins Jr. made mistakes. I was like, really? Like,
He's a felon. He can't even have a weapon.
Whoops! I slipped and fell on the slick floor. They had the sign. They just mocked, but I fell. Whoops!
Father, do you not believe in second chances?
Yeah, but for 7 years you ripped some people off for upwards of $10 million.
I'm telling you,
did you stop because you got caught, or did you stop?
Charles
because
Barkley's
you
going to
felt
come kick that man's ass when he gets if he gets it.
Yeah, I mean, but that's the kind of stuff to me where we have a Don instead of a mayor.
But here's the deal. You asked me about father. I would say, like, if I'm hearing somebody's confession, like say what's your fake name?
Eduardo Benares?
No, not of the movie. The character you're dressed as.
I'm Brennan.
No, you're Dale.
I'm Dale.
Eduardo Benares. Who's this Eduardo?
If I'm helping to administer what the Roman Catholic Church called the Sacrament of Reconciliation, and Dale, or,
I'm Dale,
or John C. Riley, whoever this is with this afro, comes in and he confesses that he can't stop masturbating. And I'm like, well, it's not the worst thing. You shouldn't engage in self-abuse.
Okay.
And it's from Roman confessing. It sounds like you know that. So if you are fathers, Hail Marys, and when you feel the urge, go do something for somebody else.
I'm going to the bank and I'm making a donation.
Okay,
go watch the Golden Girls. Go watch the Golden Girls when you get that.
And then you like see Eddie go, okay, thank you, Father, and you get the absolution, all this stuff, and you say your prayers, and you go do the nice thing, and then like 2 days later, like I hear a familiar voice. It's behind the little partition though. The person has not chosen to sit across from me this time, and it's like, Father, I can't stop masturbating. We just went over this 2 days ago. And then the next week you come in talking about masturbating. And the week after that, it's like, I don't think you're actually repentant about this.
But it's just like an alcoholic. You try to quit, but sometimes you can't, Joey.
I'm just saying some of these politicians are engaging with the old jobsy.
Joey,
politically speaking.
Joey, is this a cry for help? I've talked to you about this. You are absolved, son. You and I on the back porch with some whiskey. I said, my brother, you are fine. I'd be worried about you if you didn't.
I'm trying to stop.
I'm trying to, darn it.
Anyway, look at the time.
Want to carry News Talk in your pocket? Download the News Talk 93.1 app from the App Store. Available on iPhone and Android. Never miss a moment. Download now.
Call Dad. No, Ella, call Chad.
Since 1993, Chad has been showing up, ready to help with whatever your home AC needs. His mission, to serve first. Chad takes the time to understand exactly what you're looking for, and if he can help, he'll walk you through the best options, sometimes even with 0% or low payment financing to make things easier. No more sweating over hot and cold spots, surprise $700 energy bills, or wondering if your unit will make it through another season. Call Chad today at 784-9144. That's 784-9144.
Call Dad. No, Ella, call Chad.
This is Jim Smith with Adams Drugs. Adams Drugs has been advertising with Blue Water Broadcasting for over a decade and have gone from 7 stores to 12 stores. We attribute our success for what they've done for us. Thank you, Blue Water Broadcasting.
Did you know that radio is the #1 reach platform in all of media? It's true. Call us to find out how to put radio's #1 reach to work for your business. Blue Water Broadcasting. Local folks helping local business.
News and talk without the static. The River Region's most trusted voice. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Welcome back. Sorry, I was having to killed a vampire. Go away. Stop it with that.
Behind me, Satan.
Putting all the chapstick on, that wig and stuff.
Don't act like you like it.
She looks like.
Welcome back to the show.
I mean, it's not even. It's just too weird. The grandma wig, but then the glasses throw that off. Then she's got the smooth face, and it's like it's filtered. And I had to keep I didn't shave because I wanted to make sure there was no confusion if I was a chick or not. I wanted to.
Right.
But now I realize I look like Bob's Burgers and even a little bit worse.
You still have trouble growing a beard?
Well, I was preparing for No Shave November, and I started a week early to get a head start.
Yeah.
So I kind of feel like I'm doing pretty good now. It's No Shave November tomorrow, right? And I'm already ahead of the game.
Yeah, tomorrow is November. And look at you.
Yeah,
Look
but
at you. Big head start indeed.
For most people, this is like 2 hours, but yeah, for me, this is a week.
It's not a bad problem.
By the way, did y'all see that 183 million email passwords were exposed in a data leak?
I think that happens on a regular basis.
Yeah.
Did you see that the Department of Justice announced that the largest bust in history of crypto?
Yes.
$15 billion.
Where did that go?
No, I'm sorry. You said bust.
Where did the crypto money go?
He said bust.
Yeah.
Does that go right into the federal coffers?
No, that's usually returned to a lot of times.
Oh no, we have the Bitcoin reserve now.
That's what I'm wondering because we had the reserve.
We do, but if it's a crime, okay. The reason I say this is I have a friend who's involved with something that's happened, and he's lost about $500,000 crypto.
Sure.
And Secret Service is working it for him.
Is that right?
They got court orders. So yeah, there's here's the thing. At the beginning of crypto, you lost your money. That
was it, right?
Now they are pretty good at doing forensic tracking and getting stuff. So
yeah, they can actually figure.
They still can't help me get my password though, right? I mean, you still have those people that are locked out that have bought crypto but don't have their password.
That's correct.
Yeah, but
this is like the old school keys.
Yeah.
But is there anything anyone's ever going to be able to do about that? You think? Like, say I own I own $1 million worth of Bitcoin, but I'm locked out of it. Is there any help?
There could be breakthroughs in quantum computing
at some point.
I have a contact in North Korea that can hack into it and help you get.
I mean, that's kind of what I'm wondering. There's got to be some nerd out there that can do this. But the North Korean one kind of got me nervous.
People that might be able to help you.
I'm a prince from Nigeria.
Yeah, exactly.
Get over here quick. They're killing all the Christians.
And there's oil here.
Oh, that's right.
Man,
I love that.
Anyway, we would normally talk to Austin Baranko at this moment, but our phones don't work. Happy Halloween.
Hey, Austin.
How about that?
But they're at Invista Advisors. They can help you folks out. Of course, if you're looking for a great person like Austin to help manage, say, your investments going forward, they can definitely do that there at Invista Advisors, always on top of the latest in the markets, but also thinking about what is best for you as a client individually. But it's beyond just investments and say your stock portfolio. If you're looking for all of the above financial planning, wherever you are in life, whatever you're trying to accomplish, could be you just started a family, could be you're getting near the end of life and you want to make sure the family's taken care of, could be most of your wealth and money is tied up in a small business you've had for a decade. Congratulations. But maybe down the road, you're like, I don't want to do this the rest of my life. How do you actually unload and keep that wealth that you have tied up in the business? All these sorts of things can come up in life. And that's why you need to at least sit down with Invista Advisors. And again, they can give you a long-term financial plan, many different types of advisors and experts there that can steer you in the right direction with a team approach. So y'all check them out today. You can always start that conversation at 387-0094. That's 387-0094. And be sure to tell them that Joey, that fella on the radio, sent you.
Have you checked out the chat room, Joey?
No, I haven't.
I haven't.
I have.
Were we good?
Yeah.
Okay.
They said that Joey and I are very, very devout in our application for this, but you two are freaks.
That sounds about right.
I mean, it's accurate.
So
pretty accurate. Yeah, I gotta be honest.
Yeah. Sorry. Okay, then.
You're like Holly over here is getting a real kick out of like
she likes playing this.
The gender bending.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
I mean, I get it. I understand what's going on in the world now.
Oh, she was like showing off her pants and stuff.
They were nice.
And I'm like, yeah, it kind of looks like a dude.
Joey, when we drove over here,
cargo pants.
We drove over here with the windows down so we could let everybody know there's two weirdos driving.
He's so wrong, man. You guys are so wrong.
The Argyle vest.
Sitting there with your little glasses on, people are like, look at those. I hope it's Halloween. Yeah. I don't think so, honey.
Yeah, imagine us riding up. Hey, I want to talk to you about selling your house today.
No, it's better than our original idea that you were going to be Saladin and like his hordes or something like that.
Saladin.
I don't even know.
Yes.
No, I didn't know about that.
Yeah, we were going to have you were going to be Saladin, and she was going to be the little T-boy that served Saladin.
I was a little T-boy?
So no matter what,
the
you're gonna
Muslims
be a
and the
dude.
Christians fighting during the
You wanted me to be a little T-boy?
Yeah, no matter what, you're going to be a dude.
You thought I was going to be
Well, Saladin expects that. Saladin expects
Well,
that.
okay, this is my next question. Why is it okay for me to dress up as a guy, but you couldn't dress up as a girl?
No, I agree with that. I agree with that.
I'll be very honest, and I'm being very honest.
I feel like this is
As in today's time, for one, it's a little bit questionable, but also as dudes get older, some of them start doing the whole questionable sexuality thing, and I want there to be no mistakes about that.
You want to question me?
Yeah, you're still young. You can get over that. I mean, you can power
You
through
can pull
that.
off your wig and pull down your
Right.
hair and say, "Look, I'm
I
a
pull off my
girl,
wig,
man."
and it really doesn't help much. It's just like, oh,
Eddie's
he's got different hair.
Eddie's
Okay.
stuck there. It's like he's a freak. Come on, kids, let's go.
That's right.
Get away,
exactly.
get away from him.
This thing's gotten all twisted in the chair over here. Anyway, we got to hit the top of the hour break. Happy Halloween, everybody. I guess we'll try to
Happy
get to
Samhain.
Hey, are you going to turn your lights on tonight so people can?
Joey, do you have trick-or-treaters at your house?
He would, but he
turns the lights out. So he's going to be with me drinking whiskey. He'll have the lights turned out there.
just put the little mini bottles out there. Just take one.
No, I'm not doing that.
I'd come by and take every one of them first time.
I know. This is why I'm not doing that. Anyway, don't give me that stare.
I'm going to come like this dressed up and we're going to hand out candy. I'm going to go get Costco.
What would
after.
happen though, honestly, if we went to your house today and asked for you, when Grandpa answered the door, we're to the moron at the door.
Oh.
Hey, Joey home? Could Joey come out and play?
I'm going to leave him in the car and I'm going to come out and just
His
say,
grandfather would go, "Eddie, what the hell are you doing?"
I'm going to tell him, I got a date with Joey.
Oh my
Also reminded me of that scene with Galifianakis and Kate McKinnon where they take the photos to the Enya music.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
I'm getting that vibe. Big time. Big time.
Broadcasting from the Riverside Chevrolet Master Control Center, this is WACV Cusada, News Talk 93.1 FM. When it's Chevy, it's Riverside.
With SRN News, I'm Bob Agnew in Washington. President Trump is urging Senate Republicans to deploy the so-called nuclear option and end the 60-vote filibuster to pass the funding bill and reopen the government. Democrats still refusing to budge on their demand for $1.5 trillion in new spending. But Senate Majority Leader, Republican John Thune, remains firm in opposing the elimination of the filibuster, fearing it would be used against Republicans at a later time when Democrats should find themselves in the majority. Residents of Jamaica just starting their recovery after this week's direct hit from one of the most powerful Atlantic hurricanes on record. Government workers and residents have begun clearing roads in a push to reach dozens of isolated communities in the southwest part of Jamaica. The storm blamed for 49 deaths at this point. It has been a mixed bag on Wall Street. Right now, the Dow is down 166 points. The NASDAQ up by 65. This is SRN News.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-583-0141. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 five-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-583-0141. That's 800-583-0141. Tax Relief Advocates, real solutions for real people.
Rich Thomas Weather is brought to you by McPhillips Schimbaum.
My name is Aaron Luck, a partner with the law firm of McPhillips Schimbaum. If you or someone in your family has been seriously injured by the negligence of someone else, call me directly.
262-1911. Rich Thomas Weather.
Well, hi, everybody. Nothing spooky about this Halloween forecast today. Plenty of sunshine. Temperature still running below normal. With today's high 66, that's about 10 degrees below normal. And then cold tonight. Coldest of the season so far. We may fall to the upper 30s by dawn on Saturday morning. I think there'll be a good bit of sunshine on Saturday and Sunday with high temperatures in the upper 60s to near 70 both days. Don't forget to set the clocks back on Saturday night before you go to bed. We fall back this weekend. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
Ready to borrow smarter this season? Apply online in minutes at yourasecu.com. Call 334-270-9011 or visit your local branch today.
ASD Credit Union. Your life, your goals, your ASD.
Terms and conditions apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
From the Blue Water Broadcasting News Center, these are today's top stories. Federal SNAP benefits will be suspended as of November 1st due to the government shutdown. The Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program pays out approximately $140 million each month to more than 750,000 people in Alabama. 22.5% of Montgomery residents receive SNAP assistance. That's almost 1/4 of our population in Montgomery. Following the suspension of SNAP benefits due to the government shutdown, the city of Montgomery is suggesting alternatives for food assistance. The following resources are available to help: Heart of Alabama Food Bank, Hands on River Region, Why Hunger, or you can call or text 211 for more information. The town of Pike Road is honoring veterans this weekend. The 14th Annual Veterans Appreciation Ceremony will take place Sunday, November 2nd at the Veterans Memorial at 4902 Pike Road. The ceremony will get started at 2 p.m., opening with the Capitol Sounds Concert Band at 1:30. From the Blue Water Broadcasting News Center, I'm Sky Mosley.
This hour of news and views is brought to you by our good friends at Alabama Home Mortgage. Alabama Home Mortgage, 567-4223. Visit them on the web at myalabamahomemortgage.com. NMLS number 1586368, an equal housing lender.
E-Bike Oasis, E-Bike Oasis, E-Bike Oasis, ride for free. E-Bike Oasis, E-Bike Oasis, E-Bike Oasis, ride for free.
At E-Bike Oasis, we're more than just Montgomery's best electric bicycle store. E-Bike Oasis offers free 1-hour electrical bicycle rentals and a full-service electric bike repair shop. Stop by E-Bike Oasis in Montgomery today for free rentals, repairs, and electric bicycle brands in town.
New CBS Tonight.
Police, get out of the way!
Detective Danny Reagan from Blue Bloods in a new city.
Trouble follows you, huh?
Only in Boston. With a new partner.
Danny, you have a reputation.
Yeah, for getting things done. Johnny Wahlberg. Sometimes dotting I's and crossing T's has to come second to right and wrong. Sonequa Martin Green.
It would be a problem if he wasn't right so often.
The new CBS original Boston Blue.
Ready to run it back, Brooklyn?
Try and stop me, Beantown.
Boston Blue tonight at 9 p.m. on WAKA.
The views and opinions of the following program are solely those of the host and other contributors. These do not necessarily represent those of Liberty Acquisitions 825, Blue Water Broadcasting, its management, staff, or any advertisers. It's time for Montgomery's conversational radio show. It's news and views on News Talk 93.1 FM. To join the conversation, call 272-9228.
Joey Clark.
Welcome back. I'm your host, Joey Clark. This whole cast of characters is Eddie, Hannah,
Sir Troy,
Carico.
Yes.
And,
I'm the night of Alcantara.
So welcome in, happy Halloween to the second hour of the program here. I have to admit, I apologize for my outburst off the air. I am in very much like an introvert deficit at the moment.
That's why you're going to be going to have a drink with me.
Thank you, Troy. Take him out. Make him meet somebody.
No, because we did that earlier this week, and I had family here for 2 nights, and it's like, I would just like to go home and do nothing. It'd be nice. Be real nice.
You need to have a cat at the house.
I know everybody wants to have fun on Halloween and stuff, but
not Joey. You don't want to have fun on Halloween.
No, because I'm learning, and sorry, I'm actually going to bitch here on air.
Bitch, baby.
Like, I get tired of why is it that the fun everybody wants to ends up I feel like crap afterwards.
Because you're not jumping in on the fun. If
no,
you jump
I
in on
feel
the
like
fun,
crap
get in
afterwards.
well, that's that part, Joey.
Yeah, I'm tired of it.
Self-discipline.
I'm not throwing this at anybody in particular. I'm looking at me here.
Well, you have to have more self-discipline.
I'm going to go ahead and use what I was talking about in the suicidal tendency songs. We think you're having problems. We want to get you somewhere where you can get the help you need. I just want a Pepsi. I just want a Pepsi, Mom.
Yeah.
I'm serious. It's just, I think to me, it's hard to watch a parade because everybody's having fun. But to be in the parade is much better. And you just need to get in the parade, man.
Yeah, but when we did that parade, I'm sitting there anxious the whole time, like because they didn't put up barricades. So I'm trying not to run over kids.
That's fine. That's fine. You get more comfortable.
And had
with
to
that over
drive
time.
back with a deflated tire on the frickin' Sprinter. I'm like, what are we even doing?
Okay,
What are we talking about?
It
What
was
are we
like
talking
5 pounds. The Joey's one of the people when a light comes on in their car that they must seek immediate
Well,
assistance.
he's actually he's very, very astute.
Which
with
is a
doing
good.
that.
That's why he's going to be a great dad. That's why he's going to be a great dad.
But what event are we talking about? What
We did
what has
that was a
traumatized
Christmas
you?
parade.
We did
And it
the
was
Christmas
lovely.
parade. It was a lot of
But
fun.
that's been almost a year ago.
He was traumatized.
We got to get you somewhere where you need the help you can get.
No, it's just like I don't know. It's a thing. Every time people are like, let's go have fun. I'm like, yeah, I have fun, and then I feel terrible.
What would you want to do if we said, okay, Joey, we want to go have fun with you? What are we going to do?
No, it's not even fun. I don't want to do fun.
So can I ask you something? It might hurt my heart when you say these words. Your words are hurting my heart.
Yeah.
When I thought we had a good time like the last couple of times.
We have.
We
I thought we had a great
and
time.
then
I feel like crap.
But you feel like crap.
Yeah.
Physically,
Yes.
spiritually, or mentally?
Both. All of the above.
Why? You feel guilty because you had a good time?
Yes. I don't know if it's I had a good time.
No,
I think what I'm trying to
Am I
say.
wrong? I thought we had a
what
good
I'm
time
trying
the
to
other
say
night.
publicly is I don't
Well,
think I should drink anymore.
Oh,
You didn't have fun with
okay,
that?
okay. All right,
Well, yeah,
that's
I
fair
think
then.
I can understand.
No, because like I wake up the next day, even if I have a couple beers, and I feel like a deep depression and guilt.
So
maybe I should
maybe you
stop
should try
doing
some White
that.
Claws.
Yeah, it's a malt beverage. It's a malt beverage. It's
So
not
maybe
a-
I should stop doing that. though.
Or you can,
White
sure.
Claw.
Right.
But for some people,
I
that's a
understand.
great lubricant.
That's different.
And for other people, it's a depressant.
Anyway,
It's medicine for the sick folk, as my
Right.
papa told me.
Anyway, it's a problem people have had. And
Maybe
I'll
it's the
figure it
brand
out.
beer you're trying. Have you ever drank any like OE 800? That's pretty good stuff.
Some Colt
Well,
45.
and also, I've noticed, and you've been working and hanging out with me long enough, Eddie, to know this. Y'all will learn it eventually, especially around the holidays. I just get in a bad mood, man.
Yeah, that's easy
You get
to
the
do.
blues.
Like
That's easy to
Halloween,
do.
Thanksgiving, Christmas.
I get it, but the only way you're
It's
going to
a-
get out of that, honestly, and not to be funny, but you have to physically say, okay, I'm not going to do that this year. This year I'm going to do X, so I don't have
Fake
that.
it till you make it, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, it worked for me, right? Look at me now. Look at me now.
Yeah, I'm looking at you. So, we all got problems here, but I don't think
Hey,
we
did
got.
you wake up healthy today?
Yes.
Is your grandfather healthy today?
Yes.
Are you not surrounded by people who do really love and care about you?
This is true.
Then what are you getting shot at today? Are there any mortars? Are there any IEDs? Then shut the hell up and suck it up, Buttercup.
Thank you. But if you want somebody to shoot at you today, let me know.
I'll be happy to.
Yeah, I got my pellet gun in the car.
I'm just saying, count thy blessings, young man.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to keep complaining. And I'm tired of feeling like crap.
What's that? Winnie the Pooh character that
Eeyore.
Eeyore. There he is, right there.
Oh, bother.
There he is.
Oh,
Yep.
bother.
Hey, wait, you think it has anything to do with the SADS, like the seasonal depression?
We talked about that.
I
Me and
get
Joey and
that.
Craig did.
Probably so.
Seasonal depression, I think, is a real thing.
I don't say you think. I know, Joey Clark, I'll tell you, I get sad when it's cold.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love it when it's cold.
Oh.
Yeah, I actually kind of like it when it's cold.
It's like Game of Thrones.
No, it's just, I get it though. It's the change of the weather.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like this weekend, we're pulling the time back.
Oh, the
again.
time. Now, the time thing is definitely real. The circadian rhythm
Yes.
changes in the body. It's very
But it's
hard.
also the people that run things to let us know that, hey, we are so in tuned and controlling your life that we're going to change time for you twice a year.
They need to
And there's
stop that.
nothing you can
need
do.
to stop that.
No, but like you constantly push me, just be honest. Like my entire life, as I should be grateful and having fun, I felt like the idiot on the outside looking.
Sorry to hear that.
Me too.
Just
So I
never-
jumped in the party.
and I know I'm not alone, but it is
No,
what it is.
it's part of you.
And it's
You're a
like,
Sagittarius.
and
You're
I
the most
suppose I'm
philosophical.
jealous of folks that can have just good old fashioned fun.
I
Anyway,
don't have old fashioned fun. You got to make your own fun, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I used to work at Hyundai, one of the most depressing places in the world to ever have a job. And we had the best time we could have.
Eddie,
man.
you are a consummate. I can just tell you're that I like one of the reasons that I think you're very for me is you're very everything's okay. We're gonna be all right. What could possibly go wrong? What
See?
could possibly go wrong?
What could possibly? Well, like
I
my,
love that. Well,
my
maybe
buddy,
it's not, but you put on the air that hey, it's okay.
my buddy KJ used to tell me I used to like a machine stop at Hyundai and the alarms go off and you just feel like the world's looking at you. He's like, man, calm down. One of two things going to happen. We're going to start it back up or it ain't going to start up. That's it.
It's true.
You know, you can have all these worries, but it's one of two things going to happen. And you know what? If it don't start up, I still get paid.
What does Jesus tell about worries? What does he say of worries?
Not having, don't have.
Why does he tell us that?
Because of the good news. Yeah.
Yeah. And plus you're a Catholic. You can mess up and go to confession and do it again the next day.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it works, right?
There's no forgiving what you have on though, son.
Oh, really?
All right, man. All right. Well, receive it with love. I think we've spent enough time on the doldrums. Let's talk about something good.
Okay.
You want to talk about brain surgery or cancer or something? I don't know what.
No, I was trying to say, I think I have problems. Y'all ever heard of Robby Starbuck?
Why does that name sound familiar?
He's like a conservative activist
I know
type
he
of
is.
guy.
I know
Yeah.
he is, yeah.
I want to read this tweet he put out.
Okay.
Saying, I filed a lawsuit, Robby's saying this, I filed a lawsuit against Google over a week ago after their AI accused me for 2 years of countless horrific crimes. We put them on notice multiple times since 2023. Their AI products invented crimes to defame me. Yet still today, it created new sexual assault allegations with fake media links. At this point, I don't think anyone can argue that this wasn't done with malice. Their VP of Public Policy also sat in front of Congress today and shrugged like it was no big deal when Senator Blackburn, questioned him about it. Still zero apology from Google and their executives. Prompts that produce these rape and criminal allegations are as simple as asking for my bio or tell me about Robby Starbuck. Wow. Oh, yeah, the well-known guy. Here's Marsha Blackburn trying to get this across to the Google guys there. And, well, we'll see if they're actually responsive.
Talk about Gemma. And I want to bring up the issue of Robby Starbuck, who lives near me in Tennessee. He's a conservative leader. I don't know if you're familiar with Mr. Starbuck.
I'm familiar with who he is. Yes, Senator.
Okay, thank you. Because I'm going to put some things up that Gemma did. Gemma, and the way you're training these LLM models is not something you should be proud of, and it doesn't embody trust. Because Gemma created an entire falsehood around Mr. Starbuck, saying he had been accused of child rape. Totally false. Totally false. So then we asked Gemma if Senator Blackburn had publicly defended Robby Starbuck. And it goes on to say that I publicly and actively defended Robby Starbuck. Now, here are the prompts that are there, and here's the response. It made up articles, and I'll be able to hand you this poster so you can see this in detail. But this is insulting that you are so biased against conservatives that you would create this entire story around Robby Starbuck with links to stories, and this entire story around me. Totally false. All of it is false. So why don't you tell me how you are scraping data and training these LLMs that they would come up with not a 1 degree, but a 2 degree complete falsehood?
Senator, thank you for letting me clarify. The way we train our LLMs is to train on publicly available information.
It's not publicly available, sir, because it is fake news. Gemma made it up. So what are you feeding in on the training that would allow such a, I mean, this is just wild. It's fiction.
So, Senator, it's well known that LLMs will hallucinate. It's a known issue.
You need to shut it down.
And we do
it's
work.
It's a bad drug, and the bad drug is your input.
And by the way, I've written about this a good bit, the hallucinations of AI.
It's true.
It'll make
It
stuff
just
up.
goes into
But
weird-
also, do you remember the story I did? And I wasn't the first one to find out. It was a week after Donald Trump was
Yes.
shot in Butler, Pennsylvania by
remember that.
Thomas Matthew Crooks. And I asked ChatGPT when was
Yeah.
Trump shot, and it said Trump hadn't been shot.
He hadn't
There's
been
no
shot.
available resources.
Right.
Was able to break it by saying, who's Thomas Matthew Crooks and why did Secret Service kill him after he shot into a crowd that Trump was speaking in front of? Then it gave me the real story. And I said, why'd you lie to me? Well, those weren't credible before. They had fixed, by the way, the fix the next day to where it was like, no, Trump hadn't been shot. Was that just hallucinations or is somebody behind the scenes? Because Robby Starbuck goes on. He said, here's the craziest part. They've blocked my name from being searched by Gemma, their DeepMind AI model that most often defames me. But their models are all available to chat with on countless websites. Those sites aren't updated. That means Google's original product that habitually defames me will be available likely forever. The harm and defamation will likely never stop because they are so negligent. Yet still, they don't even have the decency to apologize when I have walked around wondering if people around me think I have been accused of things like rape. It's absolutely sick. And it also accuses me of defaming one of the fake rape victims it made up today, and that I dox people. Both are 100% false. To make users believe it, they faked links to fake stories at NBC and Rolling Stone as if they reported on this. Again, all fake. Now imagine when it has the power to make fake audio and videos within seconds matching these claims. It's not just hallucination and AI slop. Like, seriously, you could wake up one morning and you're accused. It's like you're in a freaking coffin.
Absolutely. And you know what's funny is I worked with Google over Dulles, Google Earth, and then the Google artificial intelligence team was starting over there. This was back in 2009, 2012, and had a very good contact there. And I got badged in, and I spent a lot of time over at Google. And it's definitely a liberal organization.
Oh, no doubt.
It's definitely socially active, trying to promote things. And right here with Gemma, I mean, to me, it seems as if here's the thing: it may be artificial intelligence, but it's been stimulated by a person to make it do things. So,
well, and then the scariest part is they don't know why. Actually, we're not actually in control of it. Here, let's finish up with the senator in this Google suit.
Senator, we do work at Google very hard to mitigate those hallucinations.
Obviously not hard enough. So how are you going to clean this up?
Senator, again, we are working to mitigate those kind of hallucinations on LLMs. Gemma is our open source AI model. I'm not familiar with the examples. I will take your word for it. Thank you for providing.
You're going to be able to take the word for it because we're going to deliver these examples to you.
Not familiar, though the guy's been suing y'all for 2 years in a pretty prominent way. It's amazing.
Well, you know what's funny is this poor guy. I mean, there's such a thing as making people lawyer poor, you know, trying to pony up and fight, and you just against a massive corporation, you lose, man.
It's just insane. And that would be the kicker, is like, it's not even done consciously. No, we're just trying to make money here, make this thing, and all of a sudden, like, certain people just end up destroyed publicly.
Unfortunate.
And this was brought to my attention by the Vice President of the United States. He put out Robby Starbuck's tweet and is saying that as much as J.D. Vance is tied up with all the big tech people, and especially has relationships with Peter Thiel and a lot of the Palantir stuff, for him to come out and say, maybe we should consider stopping this, like right now, before we can't undo it, it might be a good idea. Anyway, I feel like after my outburst earlier, it's like dad hit mom at the dinner table. So let's hit a quick break and we'll try to reset things.
He may not know whether he's coming or going, but whether you're going to work or coming home, Greg Budell is there. Mornings, 6 till 9, and afternoons, 3 till 6. Only on News Talk 93.1 FM, WACV.
Want that ride that is fun, affordable, and street legal? Check out ETG Outdoors in Montgomery. They have huge discounts on electric golf carts with many brand new units under 10 grand. New and used inventory, financing available, and they service what they sell. ETG Outdoors even provides lithium battery conversions and free delivery with purchase. Whether it's for the neighborhood, the farm, or just fun, ETG Outdoors, 7006 Vaughn Road, or online at etgoutdoors.com. Cruise smarter, drive electric. ETG Outdoors, your ride to freedom starts here.
For over 40 years, Headley Plumbing has been fixing the River Region's plumbing problems with fast, affordable service. The pros at Headley are ready to respond anytime you need help, and they charge fair rates for their expert service. They help River Region homes and businesses every day, from repairing leaky faucets, septic tank service, replacing damaged sewer lines, or just unstopping a blocked drain. Trust the experts at Headley Plumbing. Call 285-3667. Headley Plumbing, 285-3667. Remember Headley's motto, in our business, a flush beats a full house.
Headley Metal Buildings has been your source for quality metal buildings in the River Region since 2007. Carports up to 24 feet wide, RV covers, storage buildings, even a sturdy metal barn up to 54 feet wide. Your structure can be customized, installed on level ground, and comes with a 20-year warranty. Let Headley Metal Buildings help you find the perfect solution. Financing available. Call 285-3667 for details or find Headley Metal Buildings on Facebook.
This is your roving reporter. Today I'm talking with a prospector. That's right, man. I'm prospecting for gold. You dig? No, but it looks like you do. And you know the first thing I'm going to do when I strike it rich? What's that? I'm going to hire David Ernest to be my money man. You mean everyone's favorite asset preservationist? That is correct, man. I'm going to call him up at 833-596-7233. 833-596-SAFE. You know, I've heard a lot of good things about David Ernest. You know, he's the best money man around with over 40 years of experience. Experience is necessary, especially when you're digging for gold. That's right, man. And I can see that you don't have very much experience. What do you mean, man? Well, you have the little plastic bucket and shovel like a kid would take to the beach. Yeah, man, well, I want to start out small and then kind of pace myself up until I strike it rich. Well, maybe you should call David Ernest first. You think he's got a shovel? Never know till you ask. I dig, man.
Are you tired of the mainstream media's biased reporting? Do you want to stay informed on the news that really matters to you? Look no further than 1819 News. At 1819 News, we bring you the latest in Alabama news, politics, sports, culture, and more. We've assembled a team of journalists with Alabama values dedicated to the truth and the truth alone. Visit us at 1819news.com today. That's 1819news.com. Subscribe to our newsletter. Honest News, Alabama Values. This hour of news and views is brought to you by our good friends at Alabama Home Mortgage. Alabama Home Mortgage, 567-4223. Visit them on the web at myalabamahomemortgage.com. NMLS number 1586368, an equal housing lender.
The River Region's first and only news talk station on FM. Live, local talk. News Talk 93.1 FM, WACV.
Joey Clark.
Welcome back. Now, boats and hose over here. You ever thought about getting a grill put in?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah. When we're selling houses, a lot of times people have the built-in grills and things like that in the back.
Yeah. No, not like that.
Oh.
Like on your mouth.
Oh, like the gold grills?
Yeah.
It looks very...
You're on the TikTok. Apparently, it's all the rage on the talk.
Yeah, but it's not... For me personally, it's not... Like even one gold tooth kind of turns me off a little bit. So,
well, there's a dentist out of Australia who's like, I used to be like cavities and root canals.
Yeah.
It was like how I made money. Now he's seeing like TikTok trends. What he's saying, having to fix bad dentistry.
oh, I bet, because I've seen people get fangs put in and stuff like that. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Just last week, Northwest, Kim Kardashian's 12-year-old daughter, I guess of Ye. Man,
come on.
Not really about the Kardashians anymore.
Can you imagine being
12 years old?
The 12-year-old daughter of the guy who put out that Hitler song earlier this year? We're going in the right direction.
Yeah, we are.
By the way, you know, I don't care about the politics. when I look online, we are going to hell.
There isn't a doubt about
We're
it.
becoming deranged.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at like this 12-year-old, and it's like, why did you allow her to destroy her face, to mutilate her face?
Look at her progenitor.
Yeah.
I mean, look at it. That's all you need to know.
But Kardashian fans were divided over her grunge-inspired look, which featured fake face tattoos, blue braids, and colored contact lenses. But it was the black grill covering her teeth that raised red flags for the dentist.
Do you have a picture of this?
Yeah.
Did she get like?
Oh.
Yeah.
Man, that's one ugly. That's one ugly.
She looks like a demon.
She does. She really does, especially be a 12-year-old.
Looks like a demon. The dentist says here, for a young child, if you're doing grills, the problem is that they're going to grow and their teeth are going to shift. So often I find they're really young. The grills just stop fitting after a couple months. The teeth then finish high school with, or the teeth they finish high school with, or they'll have for the rest of their lives. Any damage done now is damage they can't really fix, or they'll probably carry for decades if you can fix it maybe down the road. But he says grills are a lesser evil compared to tooth gems.
Yeah.
What is that? Oh, I have seen that when they put the diamond and stuff in.
That's a big thing in Korea, isn't it? I think.
Yeah,
I wouldn't doubt it. Just
Yeah, like many youngsters are turning to cheap do-it-yourself alternatives to apply them. So you have the risk of toxicity from things like nickel or copper.
Yes.
You can also get corrosion in your mouth. You can get a reaction with the fillings if they have metal fillings in their mouth. You can get like a little battery forming with the two metals.
Interesting. Crap. Yeah. Get a
This
chemical reaction.
This is what the talk is doing.
You might be able to actually tune in radio stations.
I don't know. I mean, I watch talk a lot, but my algorithm doesn't take me to these places.
This doesn't. Where does your algorithm take you?
Right now, it's TikTok T, and it's.
Don't ask.
It's
well,
awful.
I'm asking.
Okay, you're asking. This one, the last one last night I got before I went to bed was it's TikTok T. I don't somehow I'm not on that, but this girl that she's been married to her husband for I think 14 years. She called his boyfriend and said, "Is this so and so?" And she said, "The guy's like, yeah." He said, "Do you know so and so?" And the guy said, "Yeah, that's my fiance." And she said, "That's my husband for last X amount of years." Yeah, with kids and everything. And he was on what's the grinder? He was on the grinder.
Oh my God.
Yep.
Yes.
But no,
I mean, this is a real thing.
But this plays into the point I just made earlier.
Oh yeah, we're all going to hell.
Yes. Like the derangement is very real. Like when did they think that was a good idea? How did he end up thinking that's a good idea?
The amount of people I see, and I'm in that algorithm now, that get busted for this on a regular, I can't believe how dumb they are.
Yep.
I mean, it's not just homosexuality. It's I've got a beautiful wife, but I'm also looking to cheat, and they just have a Tinder account out there, and I don't know.
And apparently, there's a lot of that goes on.
There is, which I always knew the world as a kid. I always knew the world of adults was messed up, but I never knew it was this deranged.
Well, it's actually accelerated in exponential
I was about
pace
to
due
say.
technology.
I don't think it was that way.
What is technology? It's nothing more than what demons gave us when we learned arithmetic and we learned all these things. It takes us away from our relationship with God.
I agree. We should not have ever let women learn arithmetic.
Then he truly is a sinner. He's a savage, and he's a babe in the woods. I know nothing of this arithmetic, this magic fire. How do you start fire?
Well, and then this dentist goes on to say, we had one mom call up yesterday, or he said, mom, because he's Australian.
Yeah.
Call up yesterday because her daughter had gone on a trip. She came back with a bunch of tooth gems done, and they weren't done very well. The glue was just everywhere, and it was covering her gums. Her gums were getting very irritated and building up lots of plaque. My God. And he said, removing the gems isn't a quiet day's work at all. Taking them out's actually kind of risky. It took me 45 minutes just to clean the glue off and flick each little gem away. Anyone can drill them off, but you'll grind some of the tooth away too.
Dremel, anybody?
That's what I'm thinking, Dremel, 100%.
Like, stop it.
Wire brush.
Like, where are the parents? Where's the mom?
Mom is probably encouraging the behavior.
She actually paid for it.
Mom's like, you can go on the trip, but like, oh my God.
Okay, we have
put
a
the
mom
fear
here.
of God back in some of these kids.
We have a mom here with us.
Yeah.
If your daughter said, "Hey, I would like to get the teeth jewelry,"
No.
Absolutely not.
If your daughter
No.
says she wants a tattoo,
No.
Not on my watch, she
Yeah,
says.
go grow up and go do it on your. No.
Yeah,
there you go.
after the fact,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
But this is the cool thing on TikTok.
I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, so what? Honestly, if she came to you one day and she's like, "Hey, Mom, this is a new TikTok trend, and I'm going to do it," and you see her do it, and it's the most god awful thing ever. Yeah. How do you? Hey, we don't do that.
She's already done it?
Yeah. She just does it in front of you, though. She's like, "Hey, Mom, this is a new TikTok trend."
Oh, what do you mean?
Like the cinnamon challenge, stupid stuff like that.
6'7".
Yeah,
that's
6'7".
fine,
Well,
as long as it's not something.
So do you ever? This is a question for you. What are the borders and what are the ramifications for you with social media and things like that?
Good question.
She's not on any social media.
Okay, so no social media.
None. I feel like it's
You're right.
the devil. Yeah.
So what? But how? Why would she know the cinnamon challenge? Because other kids told her about it, or
she's
something?
on YouTube Shorts for kids. And
Okay,
you better get on that.
that's why I'm trying to understand what
Yes.
what your boundaries are for your daughter.
But all that's monitored by me. It's
Okay.
actually under my YouTube account.
Very
She
good.
has her own kids thing, so I can see every
Nice.
video she's
And
seen.
you're not. I bet you're not averse to taking a phone from her, are you?
No. No.
Isn't that a powerful tool?
But I don't have to. That's
She's a good kid. She seems
she's
like
such a good kid.
She
Yeah.
seems like a very.
my child will
very-
come to me and show me something if she feels like it's questionable. She shouldn't say
There you go.
ask.
Then she's.
Yeah. Although today she dressed like Lorax, which is hysterical.
Lorax.
You didn't
Oh,
see
yeah.
that?
I didn't see that. I
Oh
need to see
gosh,
it, yeah.
Joey,
Lorax
it's
is great.
hysterical. And she decided to wear it to
Save the
school.
trees.
She wore this to school and she told me.
It's a one piece too.
I said, "How are you going to go to the bathroom?"
That's goofy. That is so
I know,
good. I
it's
love it. I
adorable.
love it.
Wait,
She's
she
a.
looks like a little PE coach.
She does look.
It's
Joey.
Oh,
Laura.
But it's a one
yeah,
piece.
definitely. Yeah,
But it's so cool, man.
Yeah, it reminds me of a lot of pregnant men out there here in Alabama.
That tells me a lot about her her makeup if she's using a Dr. Seuss
Oh,
character as her inspiration. That's funny.
She's probably a comedian.
She's an old spirit.
She's it's hysterical.
You better stop with one child. You're right.
Yeah, I know. Trust me. Done.
We got to hit another break. This part of the program brought to you by River Region Contracting. And at River Region Contracting, Todd Clark and the team ready to help you with that roof of yours. Could be of a shingle, asphalt roof, or a metal roof. Either can have its own unique issues. And if you get inspected on a regular basis, that's when you're going to find problems early. And you're not going to have a big, expensive mess on your hands.
You don't want that, Joey.
Have you seen that happen?
I've seen it happen many a times. And really what's kind of frustrating is people don't think about like a day like today is a good day to have a roof inspection. They think about it when it's pouring down rain because then they remember, oh no. And take the time now. Like we're in a dry spell. Take the time now. Get them to come out and look at your roof. Because when we do start the rainy season, which happens in the winter, you don't want to leak your roof.
No, you don't.
I mean, because a lot of times you don't find out till you have damage elsewhere. And it came from the roof.
Well, and if you let it fester, it's only going to get more expensive. And then the insurance companies can be like, no, we're not paying
Yeah,
for
we're not
it.
paying for that.
So get the inspection done early, get it done often. And the great news is the inspections at River Region Contracting are always free.
100%.
If they find a problem, they'll write up an estimate for free. And they're insurance specialists, so they can
Yes.
walk you through the claims process, make it an easy and swift experience. Y'all check them out today. That's Todd Clark and the great team there at River Region Contracting. 356-8635. That's 356-8635. And be sure to tell them that Joey, that fell on the radio, sent you.
Want to carry News Talk in your pocket? Download the News Talk 93.1 app from the App Store. Available on iPhone and Android. Never miss a moment. Download now.
Grammy-nominated Joe Bonamassa, hailed as one of the world's greatest guitar players. Rock titan Joe Bonamassa, performing live on November 30th at the Montgomery Performing Arts Center. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com. Joe Bonamassa. Every show is a new experience.
Holy cow, Benji. Gold has gone up to $4,000 an ounce. How can our audience cash in at Marguerite's?
At Marguerite's, we do more than sell jewelry. We also buy jewelry. If you have old jewelry, broken jewelry, jewelry that you don't know what it is, bring it to us and we'll pay you for it. So don't let your old jewelry collect dust. Let Marguerite's pay you for it. Take advantage of gold being at an all-time high. Come see us at Marguerite's and let us give you some money.
Tell them where they can find you, Benji.
We're at 8163 Vaughn Road at the Pepper Tree Shopping Center. We're open 7 days a week.
You're listening to Leaf Filter Radio, and the guru of gutter protection himself, Chris Coonahan, is here to take your most pressing leaf-related questions.
Hey, everybody, Chris here. I understand we have Ron on the line. Ron, where are you calling from?
Uh-oh. Ron, are you calling from a ladder?
Well,
I was. I wanted to ask Chris what I need to do to get my gutters ready to have leaf filter installed.
Oh, Ron, you don't have to do anything. A Leaf Filter Trusted Pro will come out and clean out your gutters, realign and seal your gutters, and install a Leaf Filter, America's #1 gutter protection system.
So I didn't need to get on this ladder?
Ron, Leaf Filter Trusted Pros are in your neighborhood and ready to help. Just visit leaffilter.com/radio to schedule your free gutter inspection and get up to 30% off.
Thank goodness. What was that site?
To get this special radio offer, go to leaffilter.com/radio for your free gutter inspection today and get up to 30% off. That's leaffilter.com/radio for up to 30% off. leaffilter.com/radio. See representative for warranty details.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Pestruccelli, General Sales Manager and co-owner of Blue Water Broadcasting. Even in the digital age, radio remains the most powerful reach medium for connecting with audiences. Its ability to engage listeners, reach a wide and diverse audience, and create real emotional connections sets it apart from other forms of media. Radio's adaptability and easy access ensure its continued relevance now and in the future. Want to learn how radio can work for your business? Visit bluewaterbroadcasting.com. Blue Water Broadcasting, local folks helping local business.
This hour of news and views is brought to you by our good friends at Alabama Home Mortgage. Alabama Home Mortgage, 567-4223. Visit them on the web at myalabamahomemortgage.com. NMLS number 1586368, an equal housing lender.
The Rich Thomas Weather Network, brought to you by Montgomery Paint and Body. From little fender benders to total body repair, MPB will fix it good as new, maybe better. For 4 decades, the Turner family has been getting you back on the road. Call 279-7325.
Rich Thomas Weather.
Well, hi, everybody. Nothing spooky about this Halloween forecast today. Plenty of sunshine. Temperatures still running below normal. With today's high 66, that's about 10 degrees below normal. And then cold tonight. Coldest of the season so far. We may fall to the upper 30s by dawn on Saturday morning. I think there'll be a good bit of sunshine on Saturday and Sunday with high temperatures in the upper 60s to near 70 both days. Don't forget to set the clocks back on Saturday night before you go to bed. We fall back this weekend. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
Budget Floors and More has the best prices. Carpet as low as 69 cents per square foot. LVP starting at $1.29 a square foot. Sheet vinyl as low as 65 cents per square foot. And the lowest prices on flooring installation supplies. Budget Floors and More across from Delray Publix.
Live, local talk. The River Region's most trusted voice for news and opinion. News Talk 93.1 FM WACB.
Joey Clark.
Welcome back. This part of the program, in fact, the entire hour, brought to you by Alabama Home Mortgage. And they're at Alabama Home Mortgage. Kim Williams and Madeline Cannon are ready to help you whether you're looking to buy a home or refinance that current home. And with interest rates continuing to go down, we saw that announcement this week. If you've been on the bubble, if you've been waiting and wondering when's the right time, it's time to stop procrastinating. At least start the conversation with Kim and Madeline there at Alabama Home Mortgage. Just call them up direct at 567-4223. That's 567-4223. And they can walk you through that home buying process from pre-approval all the way to closing day. Or if you're looking to refinance, get debt off your back, maybe bring down monthly overhead costs, or maybe you're just looking to reinvest in your property, yourself, your family. Could be you always wanted to go on that big European vacation or something, want to take some money out to do it. Whatever your goals, they can help you there at Alabama Home Mortgage. So again, that number, 567-4223, or you can always apply online at myalabamahomemortgage.com. There is a difference in mortgage companies. Let Kim and Madeline prove that to you today. NMLS number 1586368, an equal housing lender. We have the lovely Hannah in the studio.
She couldn't take it no more. She could only handle being ugly for so long.
It went from the wig to now a sight for sore eyes to see. Hello. And then now Eddie is...
Yeah, it's Halloween, man.
Two-toned, like mullet.
I kind of dig it. Yeah, I kind of dig it. It's kind of like the high school look I had. I had the mullet in the back and the curls. Yeah, good old days.
Yeah, you're looking good, man.
Kind of nice from the side, actually.
It reminded me of an album, like a CD album we found. You know how, like, especially in the 90s, early aughts, there was a special sweet spot of, like, greatest hits.
Oh, yeah.
Like, different genres.
Yes.
There would be bands that were greatest hits, but also, like, genres. And we found one that we all like copied and burned and like each had in our cars called Mullets Rock.
Mullet Rock, baby.
And yeah, Mullets Rock. And man, I could see you in a little station wagon.
Oh, I had the shaggin' wagon.
Yeah, with the sunroof pulled back and all the windows down.
Yeah.
And you're rocking out to some Molly Hatchet.
That or Huey Lewis in the news.
I like some Huey Lewis now. Don't be docking the Huey Lewis.
Do you believe in love?
Yeah, I do believe in love. The power of love.
Well, I'm going to tell you something, Eddie.
Yeah.
If this is it, please let me know.
I'm letting you know. This is it. It doesn't get any better, Joe.
This ain't love. You better let me go. You too, Troy. You too.
Yeah, man. When we were at Hyundai, we had the Station Wagon Club. There was like 4 of us. It was a really cool club.
That's
very hard to look at you. Right
In fact, I think
I
you need a new job. You know, one of my, Jonathan.
Yes.
And he was like not just roommate of mine, but elementary school from the very beginning. He was one of the OGs there, Catholic, from kindergarten all through 12th grade. And he sent a text to the high school group chat, and he is so excited that the Wienermobile, the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile, is in Montgomery. And
last day today.
And I have to say, I'm sitting here with 2 people, Troy, that both Hannah and Eddie here decided you ran across the Wiener.
I didn't just run across the Wiener. I looked the Wiener up to see where he was going to be, and then we went and sought him
Whole
out.
schedule.
I have driven around Indianapolis in it. I had my friend at Ball State. It's based out of Indianapolis.
Yeah.
The Wienermobile. He worked for a summer driving. There's like 8 of them, and we drove around Indianapolis around the loop. It was cool.
I hope the people aren't listening.
People were showing.
They were really nice that showed us the Wienermobile.
Yeah.
But a lot of times I can bribe my way into situations, and I was going to try to bribe my way into driving this one. These nerds were so nerdy. They
won't let you.
No, but here's the thing.
They were cute as they could be.
They were cute, and let's be real. If we owned the company, I'd hire them.
Yeah, these are the 2 people you would want driving the Wienermobile.
All day.
Not Hannah and I, but those 2 people.
Why do you say that?
They were
safety.
First thing they talked about was the safety of driving, how important it is to stay just below the speed
It's been
limit.
drilled into their head.
Oh yeah, I mean they got the message very well. But we did learn if you want to drive the Wienermobile, you can. They were all first year out of college graduates.
That's where.
And you do it for 1 year. You do 6 months at a time.
How much?
Not much. Not much. No, they don't make that much. I mean, I think my guy out of college for a year made like like 17,500. But it was only for 6 months. It's only for 6 months because they rotate out and all the hot dogs you can eat.
I mean, it's the Wienermobile. Imagine the women.
But I don't eat hot dogs.
Yeah. Well, and then you you got yourself a Wiener whistle.
Yes, I did. Although in the picture it looks. Wish I wouldn't have put that picture out there.
Did you touch the weenie?
I did.
Oh, let me show you these pictures.
We had a good time.
That's about the size of one of those like little cocktail ones that they serve at like Christmas time.
Yeah, but it honestly looks like Eddie's hitting something illegal. It doesn't look like it doesn't. And I had a partner who's like, "Hey, let's put this on the internet."
Yeah.
But the Wienermobile.
But you went inside it.
Yeah, we went inside. We sat down. It's seating for 6 in there. And they said it would go about 80 miles an hour. It handles really well.
It does.
But again,
we floored it.
That's what I just wanted a few minutes. Just give me the parking lot.
So it's customized up in. These are made up. Those are cool. They're made by. Okay, I don't know. Down south, you don't see as much conversion vans. You know what conversion vans are up in Elkhart, Indiana. That's where they make a lot of that. But yeah. It's and it's pretty plush in there. Did you get to look inside?
Yeah, it was all captain's chairs. So my other thought is, what do they do with the old Wienermobiles?
You know what?
Marketplace.
Like many companies, they probably I bet they smash them. They destroy them, just like UPS does, because of liability. They don't want anybody taking it out and molesting children or giving out bad candy and stuff like that.
At the end of the day, it's UPS truck.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
but FedEx, oddly enough, they sell their stuff. They sell their stuff. UPS destroys everything.
Yeah, I'm seeing it. My Jonathan said it's the photos he sent. It's outside the Wingstop and like my box storage and all. I think that's on the Atlanta Highway or something like that.
Yeah, but it just it was fun, man. That would be a dream job for me to drive around the Wienermobile.
Yeah,
I probably wouldn't last long. I'd get reported on, and traffic stuff would probably get me in trouble. But
God, how old was the little kid you cussed out at the red light?
Yeah, he's only 16. He's only 16.
No, I'd probably get fired for telling little kids, stop having fun. This is not about fun. It's about learning.
Not me. I'd be the opposite. Y'all want to get up there on top of the weenie and take a picture? Yeah, let's get up here on top of it.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm sure that would.
Oh, they say Frank you instead of thank you. Everything is Frank.
Frank you. It's kind of. He didn't do that. My friend did. My friend's like, cool Cobra.
Yeah, he's probably really too cool.
No,
for
he
that,
didn't
but
call me Franks. He said Franks.
Frank, you man.
Venus, Franks, and Beans.
Now, Troy, do you know this guy I have pulled up on the screen here? He's a former CIA guy,
Yes.
John Curacao or
Curacao. Yeah.
This story he tells.
Oh, he tells quite a few good ones.
It's not that surprising to hear, but I've heard watching like some podcasts, like in the operator world, especially. Correct me if I'm wrong, Troy. It's the amount of divorce and infidelity is
90%.
It's very high. No, I think divorce in like special forces something like 75%.
Or
a little less than that.
No, let me say this. Let's just go. Hey, let me say it this way. Hold on. I was telling Keith Rudolph that we weren't able to take the call. 75% of the military, period, the divorce rates for enlisted folks. Officers are about 80%. And in special forces, if they wanted you to have a wife, they would give you a wife.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
and in CIA, DIA, I worked. Listen, here's a rule I have. And if you have a top secret clearance, Hannah, anything that could be used against you is a threat to national security, and you lose your clearance. Okay.
So like
infidelity is a big deal. But you want to know what? It happens
because it happens so often.
Nobody hardly answers for it. And listen, under UCMJ, you know this. You were in the military. If you're supposed to be court-martialed. Okay. Right. Because here's the rule I have: if I can't trust you or you, when you make a vow before God about whom you're going to be true to,
you can't keep that
then
one
listen,
vow.
What hope do I have for me or the country if that's
you don't right?
And that's really, to me, I judge people off of that.
Well, here, let's listen into this guy because he's going to give the inside look of, the CIA.
Used to have a joke at the CIA that when you went into a conference room for a meeting, that you should never touch the table because you didn't know who was having sex on it the night before. The CIA has long had the highest divorce rate in all of government. It's over 75%. I worked for a deputy director for operations who had been married 3 times, and all 3 of his wives had been his secretary before he married them. I remember once, near the end of my career, my boss had recommended me for a major promotion. It was a nice gesture, but I knew that I wasn't going to get it, even though I had just returned from a highly successful operational tour in Pakistan as the chief of counterterrorism operations there. Why didn't I think I'd get promoted? Because I was up against a headquarters-based officer who was banging the head of the promotions committee. Sure enough, he got promoted, and I didn't. Even my boss was outraged. Thank God that he was senior enough to give me a promotion with the stroke of his pen a few weeks later. But so much for performance-based promotions.
Well, there's a little bit of performance there, John.
Morning, when I was serving in Pakistan, I was on the phone with my then girlfriend, who later became my wife. She was a senior CIA officer, and I like to start off each early day with a phone call home just to hear her voice and to ask her how her day had been. At the time, Washington was like 11 hours behind Islamabad. At that same time, I had 5 old men working for me. All 5 of them had been the chief of Near Eastern operations at one time or another, and one of them had been the associate deputy director of the CIA. They came back as contractors after the 9/11 attacks because they were patriots. Well, one of them overheard me whisper, "I love you," on the phone when I was getting ready to hang up. And then when I hung up, he asked me, "So, are there wedding bells in the near future?" I said that I wasn't sure because I had just gotten divorced from my first wife. And I said, "I don't want to be a 2-time loser." He got mad and he said, "Loser?" He yelled into the next room, "Hey, Jim, how many times have you been married?" Jim shouted back, "I have 4. Bill, how many times have you been married?" 5 for me. Dave, how many marriages for you? He said, "I have 3, and my 3rd wife gets a pension from the German government because she was a member of the Hitler Youth." Honest to God. Between them, they had 18 marriages.
Just brush over that one real quick.
Check on the box of girls you're wanting. You're like, Hitler Youth. Right. Hitler Youth.
Oh, man, love is blind.
This was ridiculous. All I could say was, "Oh my God, I don't want to end up like you guys." I often used to marvel at my CIA colleagues too when we were on official travel, usually under deep cover and in dangerous locales. All they wanted to do was either screw other CIA officers in the local station or find a cat house where they could choose a woman from a menu. It always seemed so dirty and disgusting to me. But how about this? 20 years ago, at the height of the Iraq War, a doctor from the CIA's Office of Medical Services had to fly to Baghdad because so many CIA officers were banging each other that they had begun passing around a CIA-specific sexually transmitted infection, a VD, venereal disease, that appeared only among CIA officers. The doctor flew out there to tell them, "Cut it out and wear a condom, for God's sake." But that kind of behavior is absolutely common, not just at the CIA, but on Capitol Hill as well.
Like I had to share that because it's like
it's a culture.
Wow.
It's a culture.
It is a culture, but whenever you've got that many folks together, they don't care if you're at a factory or you're in the CIA.
And I
what
admit
happened.
earlier, I'm going through some stuff I could explain in detail. I'm not in the greatest mood today, but like, if you read history, or just like read the Old Testament, and you see like what our top elite are doing. Like I got another story of what Prince Andrew, like in his escapades.
How is he the only one being held responsible for Epstein, though? He's the
I know,
only one.
I agree. And yeah, the Epstein thing, by the way, is still like it's been thrown into stupid Democrat versus Republican land.
Yep.
So now it's like, oh, well, I guess we're not going to get to the bottom of that intelligence operation. But you see like how pervasive it is. Okay, CIA, you just mentioned so much of the military.
Listen, DIA, I was in DIA, which is the defense version of the CIA, and I ran undercover and all that. Listen, it's rife with, here's the thing, though.
People.
As my wife says, Troy, you're trained to, I can look you right in the eye and tell you whatever you want to hear, and I can lie to you. I can lie to you, and I can lie to you very convincingly. And I'm very good at assessing people's motivations and what motivates them. And the best thing you do is you get to someone, tell me about where you were born at, and just get them talking about themselves. And then people walk away and they go, that person's really nice. They want to know what I thought about it, about things.
Say the
and
name
you
of
build
Taylor
relationships. And so it's the same thing in relationships, sexually, romantically. It's sad because you're kind of broken when you come out of it. I know I am in many ways too.
Then you heard him say that same culture's there on Capitol Hill. And I've heard that for years. And you've heard that from some people in Congress, like George Santos, before he went to prison, then got commuted and he's out, bitch. Excuse me. Pardon me.
It happens, though. I mean,
he was saying to Tucker Carlson, there's a lot of crazy, weird things, especially Santos. He's a good timer.
It's not
like,
just.
So was that? Who was the guy in the wheelchair? You remember?
Madison
He was
Cawthorn.
talking about cocaine.
That's what I mean, though. It's
and
not.
he didn't. And he said, "I don't want to have fun," and they ruined his life.
Well, they did.
Right, but it's just like that where you get in large groups of people, especially when they're somewhat isolated from the rest of the public. Mitsubishi got caught back in the 80s.
Right.
For women on the line trading sex for people doing their jobs. And I mean, that was just
How about Tailhook?
That's what I mean. When you get a large, population together, male and female,
And by the way, we're just focusing on like sexual sin at the highest levels, and it goes throughout most of the population. Like if you start focusing on like how many people are very upset about SNAP and all these other things with the government shutting down, and it has nothing to do with feeding hungry people. Or like when I saw those
Walmart.
Yes. Or I saw like those, like, hey, Walmart, what's your bottom line? Maybe you could feed some people for a little while or donate even more in this time of need. It would be nice.
Yeah, it'd be different.
Or like you look at like all these airline executives that we played earlier and stuff. It's like, oh, yeah, because y'all run a real clean shop.
No.
And so I don't know. It's just you look at history and then you look at all the weird gender bending crap and like all the rotting of kids' minds in particular with the TikTok and the social media. Thank God for you having common sense and wisdom, Hannah, like not letting your daughter onto that crap. Like you just go across the board and I'm like, we're not going in the right direction.
So how do you change it? How do you flip it?
I think.
How do you make the other side?
I think you have to change you.
What's the other side though? I mean, right now you've got this TikTok world, and you're right, we're all going to hell in a handbasket. But right now,
no, some of us are going to hell in a handbasket.
All right, some of us are going in a tank. But what I'm saying is, right now, there's people that are. This is the easy gratification, and that's right now what people want: instant gratification. They've wanted that for a while, and it's going to continue. So how do you change that? How do you say, Eddie? You can't have your instant gratification now, but you're gonna have to talk me into.
And I'm trying to explain my earlier outburst, and it's just I think I'm going through stuff like my grandfather and I are like, what do you want to watch tonight? And instead we ended up talking a good bit and watch something, that was a 20-minute thing to just relax. But like as I'm scrolling through like Amazon Prime, like there's so much
garbage
stuff. There's so many shows to watch and they're all the same story.
Oh yeah.
But it has all the same TNA and violence and all this stuff. And I'm like, let's jump into another fake world and escape for a moment, which I've done a lot of. Mm-hmm. Like I'm guilty of too, but I'm like, what are we even doing here? Is this how I should spend my days with my grandfather watching this crap?
No, you should go fishing.
In 2 days, Jujutsu Kaisen's back. No, it is. It is. Listen,
it's a good show.
24 episodes for this season, and Gojo gets out of the box.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So get ready, Joe. That should give you something to look for and look forward to.
But they also see what I'm saying.
I do. No, Joey, I totally get what
Like
you're
modern living is like
saying.
rotten.
It's very depressing. It's very depressing.
I'm seriously researching how can I go be a hermit and make a life?
What would you rather be doing?
I've urged you.
I don't know. That's the problem.
But what is? It's kind of what you make it, Joey. I mean,
sure.
All right, look at what we do on TikTok and our social media. We act like we're having a great time. We always put out positive stuff, right? So we attract positive because we put out positive.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have that negative mindset, you're kind of going to attract negative thoughts.
It becomes a
people.
self-fulfilling prophecy, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Have you read the news?
Just say it.
Every day?
I read the news today, oh boy, about a lucky man who made the grave.
Yeah. But yes, I've read the news today, and yes, it's depressing, but I've accepted there's only so much I can do.
I agree. No, and there's only so much any individual person can do. I'm just looking around and I'm like, this is not fine.
Well, I try to find the good. Like I'm thinking about once it clears up in Jamaica, going to help Marvin out. That's to me, it's something I can do.
Yes.
It's going to be great for the soul. And, I'm doing something good. So I suggest you do the same, not go to Jamaica for that, but you find something where you're helping people.
Have you
It's
ever
an
seen
incredible experience.
Have you ever seen The Life of Brian, Monty Python?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Look on the bright side of life while you're being crucified. It's a good one. It's a good one.
But I don't know. I have really learned that if you put out negative, you're going to get negative back. If you're in that negative space, you're just going to attract more negative. Even if you got to fake it for a little while till you make it, it's worth it.
Yeah, but it seems like when I even put out positive, I get negative back.
You're always going to get negative. You just got to keep.
Yeah, you got to keep going. I mean,
right.
Don't quit on me, Joe.
And I don't think you have.
And at a certain point, am I being like positive and reasonable, or am I being a sucker?
Well, you can't do one thing and order a large Diet Coke and expect to lose 50 pounds.
Oh, sure.
You got to put in some work. And I mean, the first person I ever randomly helped, they didn't say thank you. They didn't say nothing. They didn't know I did it. I knew I did it.
But you didn't do it for.
I didn't do it for that. But I felt guilty because I had such a good feeling when I walked away.
Yep.
Bless the gift and the giver.
Right. But I mean, it fixed me. 6 months ago, I was a wreck. A year ago, I was a wreck.
Really?
Oh, yeah. And yeah.
Final hour on this happy Halloween coming up.
Broadcasting from the Riverside Chevrolet Master Control Center, this is WACV Cusana, News Talk 93.1 FM. When it's Chevy, it's Riverside.
With SRN News, I'm Bob Agnew in Washington. Residents in Florida are mobilizing to help Hurricane Melissa victims. Of course, throughout the region, there was a lot of death and destruction. The storm blamed for at least 49 deaths. President Trump announcing his new trade agreement with China this week, and it should make life a lot easier for U.S. farmers. China will be purchasing U.S. soybeans, oil, gas, and rare earth minerals will also flow as needed. Analysts are assessing the deal's potential impact on farmers, inflation, and the global supply chain. Disney has pulled all of its channels, including ABC and ESPN, from YouTube TV. That's after negotiations failed. Subscribers are losing access to YouTube TV, offering a $20 credit amid a continued stalemate. ExxonMobil has filed a lawsuit against California, claiming the state's new climate disclosure rules violate free speech. More of these stories at srnews.com.
Hey, it's Mike Gallagher, host of The Mike Gallagher Show. I don't mess around when it comes to saving you money. Right now, rates have dropped to the lowest level in over a year and a half. That means if you bought your home or refinanced in the last 3 years, you could be saving hundreds of dollars every month. Lower your rate, lower your monthly payment, even kick that pesky PMI to the curb. And get this, you can skip 2 full months of mortgage payments. But that's not all. Fellowship Home Loans just rolled out something incredible. Their very own HELOC and lines of credit. Approval in just 5 minutes. Money in your account in as little as 4 days. It's the easiest system you've ever used. You can do it yourself online. Whether you want to pay off bills, tackle a home project, cover education, or even a wedding, Fellowship Home Loans makes it simple to leverage the money that's already sitting in your house. Just go to fellowshiphomeloans.com/Mike G, fellowshiphomeloans.com/Mike G, or call 800-510-MIKE, 800-510-MIKE, 800-510-6453. Fellowship Home Loans, mortgage lending guided by the book.
Nationwide Mortgage Bankers, DBA Fellowship Home Loans, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 819382.
Rich Thomas Weather is brought to you by Alabama Wholesale Lumber. It's more than just great prices on lumber. From Trex decking to energy-efficient windows and Tamco shingles, Alabama Wholesale Lumber has it all.
Rich Thomas Weather.
Well, hi, everybody. Nothing spooky about this Halloween forecast today. Plenty of sunshine. Temperature still running below normal. With today's high 66, that's about 10 degrees below normal. And then cold tonight. coldest of the season so far. We may fall to the upper 30s by dawn on Saturday morning. I think there'll be a good bit of sunshine on Saturday and Sunday with high temperatures in the upper 60s to near 70 both days. Don't forget to set the clocks back on Saturday night before you go to bed. We fall back this weekend. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
1819 News.
U.S. Senator Tommy Tuberville says that Senate Republicans will not cave to the demands coming from Senate Democrats who have kept voting to shut the government down for a month now. Tuberville was a guest on the Steve and DC morning show at 9:53 The Bear.
You know, we're 30 days in. Democrats just absolutely hate this country the way it is. And what they want to do now is for people out there, a CR is just continuing the same budget that we've had. We voted for it 13 times during the Biden administration, but it's not good enough for the Democrats now. Because why? Because the big, beautiful bill put a few things in there they didn't like. So they want to put that in this CR, which you don't legislate in a budget CR. You don't do it. And so they want to put laws in there. But guess what? We're not doing it. We're going to hold out. And sooner or later, they'll have to come to the table and start negotiating after I agree with kicking the CR on, hopefully for another 6-7 months.
I'll be back with more Alabama stories after this.
Are you enjoying 1819 News? If so, consider joining 1819 News as a member. As a nonprofit news organization, we depend on the support of Alabamians like you. Memberships start out as little as $5 a month, and you'll get access to exclusive content only offered to our members. You'll be supporting independent journalism done by people who cherish Alabama values. Become a member today by visiting 1819news.com and clicking Become a Member. That's 1819news.com and click Become a Member today.
The Jefferson County Sheriff's Office conducted Operation Alliance Shield with other local law enforcement agencies. This resulted in multiple arrests made on October 16th. There were 53 arrests made and 207 citations, along with 181 community contacts. I'm Andrea Tice.
For more news affecting Alabamians, go to 1819news.com. And while you're there, subscribe to the daily newsletter.
This hour of News and Views is brought to you by our good friends at Cole Plumbing, 279-8919. Cole Plumbing is number one in the number two business. You don't have to dig a hole. They have proprietary pipelining technology. Ask them about their tankless water heaters. Remember, when you have trouble with your bowl, call on Cole.
Don't you love the feeling of coming home to a clean house? Let Southern Bell's cleaning service get your home in order. Families in the River region trust Southern Bell's because they know Callan and Jesse will show up on time and believe in cleaning the old-fashioned way. They bring all their own supplies and specialize in full-service, residential, commercial, vacant properties, and construction cleanup. Estimates are always free. Call Southern Bells today at 546-0715 or follow them on Facebook at Southern Bells Cleaning River Region.
Hi, this is Bo Goodson from the Goodson Group with your Real Estate Minute. What is a smart way to buy a house in today's market? Now is a good time to buy since we now have a more balanced market than we've had in years. Here are the steps. First step, get pre-qualified with an experienced local lender. It costs you nothing to find out firsthand whether you can qualify for a home and how much that home loan will cost. Second step, hire a local realtor with lots of experience that can guide you, advise you, and be your advocate. We call those buyer agents. Third step, decide what your wants and needs have to be. Bedrooms, baths, floor plan, location, and school zones. Fourth, ask your realtor to line up homes that fit your price category and your location needs. Fifth, start actually looking inside these homes and see what is available and the cost of each property. For all of this information and step-by-step approach, call Bo Goodson from the Goodson Group at 221-2883 or 551-0225.
Welcome to Eclectic Coins, Montgomery's largest coin dealer, specializing in buying and selling investment-grade gold and silver coins. And they have a large selection of rare coins and coins from around the world. Visit them at 543 Northeastern Boulevard or on the web at eclecticcoins.com. Eclectic Coins, where collectors who know go.
New CBS Tonight.
Please get out of the way!
Detective Danny Reagan from Blue Bloods in a new city.
Trouble follows you, huh?
Only in Boston. With a new partner.
Danny, you have a reputation.
Yeah, for getting things done. Johnny Wahlberg. Sometimes dotting I's and crossing T's has to come second to right and wrong. Sonequa Martin Green.
It would be a problem if he wasn't right so often.
The new CBS original Boston Blue.
Ready to run it back, Brooklyn?
Try and stop me, Beantown.
Boston Blue tonight at 9 p.m. on WAKA.
The views and opinions of the following program are solely those of the host and other contributors. These do not necessarily represent those of Liberty Acquisitions 825, Blue Water Broadcasting, its management, staff, or any advertisers.
It's time for Montgomery's conversational radio show. It's news and views on News Talk 93.1 FM. To join the conversation, call 272-9228.
Joey Clark.
Welcome back. My God, this photo.
Yeah, you liking that?
That was just airdropped to me by.
It's Brandon and Dale.
Here's what it is, Troy. I know I don't want you to be left out of the party here.
Listen, I almost
don't make me give you back the same
I'm almost
speech.
thinking I'm going to cut out of here for us. I don't want to be associated with you.
You see why I'm been a little miserable today, and you've given me all these. I'm going to give you the speeches back to you.
No,
look at these two.
I know, but
I don't know what to make of it. It's got me all out of whack.
Okay,
it's tough.
It is jacked up. I ain't gonna lie.
It's
Come
tough.
on.
I get it, but
Joe, you know this is fun though.
Joey, do you know the amount of
He's having a
clients that
blast.
are
I can
calling
tell.
us
Yeah,
right
it's
now
fun.
saying, "I need y'all to sell my house today"?
Yeah, no, it's a lot of. It's fun. It's so much fun. Did y'all see this new hire? Let me just be blunt again.
Okay.
One thing that is genuinely pissing me off is the argument on the right that is this, honestly, from both sides, bad faith argument over Israel and anti-Semitism.
I'm tired of it, man.
But in particular, I am tired of the outright anti-Semitism. It's just
It's sickening. It's sickening, and this nouveau group in the right in the youth, this youthful movement. Listen, man, get back to the roots and understand why Israel is important to America. And I'm not talking just biblical. That's the real reason. That's our force projection anywhere in that area. And you don't want them on your bad side.
I agree.
Well,
I
and
agree.
it's one thing to have a geopolitical discussion, a discussion about U.S. military policy and who are our allies, what is our force projection, all this stuff. But it keeps descending into something that is much, much darker. And part of my frustration today is I got my own things going on. And like I said, what y'all's advice was earlier is fantastic. Like, you go look out for somebody you love, you help them.
Makes me feel better.
Or you take care of a friend, or you just let your hair down and have fun with a friend too.
Or up. You know, the other thing though, Joey, I forgot. What about in The Simpsons? You remember, this is where I see the leprechaun. He tells me to burn things.
Right.
That's right, laddie. Burn it all.
Right.
That's your solution. So now what about this anti-Semitism? It's piled on top of your already collective.
Well, no, it's added to the list of like, we're going in the wrong direction.
We definitely are.
Like, go read Paul Johnson's Modern Times. Yeah. Go read about the 1930s. Like,
We're
we're going
back
in the
there.
wrong direction.
Nothing to
And
do
all
with
the morons pointing at Trump going, he's Hitler and stuff. That's not helping at all.
But here, the problem with that is, and you're right, I'm kind of sick of that message, but the fact that people are listening to these morons, that's what I can't get. I don't get over that. When did we start listening to stupid people?
Because of what we've been talking about. TikTok, it's a 15-second news cycle that gets pumped into people's minds.
Well, and I'll put it this way. What has been the liberation from the old system? We are now going through the birth pangs of a new system. And I don't just mean politically. I think everything is now open to be questioned. And I said this a few weeks ago, people are going to have to start deciding, where is my line?
Absolutely.
And I guess part of my personal frustration is it's difficult to know exactly. You can't draw the line for the whole world and all the future that's coming. But there are moments where you're like, where is the line? Because it seems like if people don't draw it, then we will be going through hell.
In the absence of a standard that's accepted, there will be chaos.
Right.
And that's what's
But
happening.
where are we
right
at now?
Yeah.
I mean, where's the line now? I thought every time I thought we knew the line, something else happens, and we're letting this person out of jail that just committed murder. What I thought we had a rule for that.
Oh yeah, amen. There's a lot of compassion for the mugger and not the mug. Yes,
the mofo down below has been busy.
Yeah, no doubt.
Well, and so one guy I have been watching, and it's not fun, but it makes me happy watching him. Is Matt Fradd. He's a Catholic podcaster, and he was just asked, like, hey, do you want to be on the Daily Wire? And it took them like 2-3 months to convince him.
Really?
We're not like we want you to be you, and we know you're kind of burnt out having to manage this whole show. Do you want to just interview people and just do your thing, and we'll handle all the back end production, and you make money for us and yourself at this? And he's like, yeah, finally, okay, I'll do that. Well, he joined the whole Daily Wire cast, and you can tell, by the way, there's a lot of they're dealing with this question of where's the line as well. Sure. Because, Matt Walsh in the screenshot is good friend. Michael Knowles and them are good friends with Ben Shapiro, but they're definitely clearly disagreeing on a lot of stuff these days.
But
so it's
that's
like
okay though, right?
Well, and I guess I'm trying to get to the punchline. The world will never be perfect. No church will ever be perfect.
Correct.
And actually, I love this question from they're asked Matt Fradd about why are you Catholic given all the scandals that have happened.
That's an old stick. I get tired of that.
Yeah, but let's listen then.
Yeah, I think the reason I'm a Catholic is that I think Catholicism is true. I think that God exists, that Christ is the second person of the Blessed Trinity, the long-awaited Messiah. I think he established a church, and I think he gave that church authority, and that church is the Catholic Church. We live in a day and age where we're constantly bombarded with latest scandals, and that can be very demoralizing, and it makes sense. And you think, well, how could this possibly be the true Church of Christ when we see scandals, when we see abuses, when we see cowardice? But I was thinking this morning that would also invalidate the true religion in the Old Covenant. Rahab the prostitute, Moses the murderer, Solomon has his heart turned towards Baal by his foreign wives, David the adulterer. So I think if you're looking for the true church, and by the true church you mean the church of perfect people, then you won't find it. And if you did and then joined it, it wouldn't be, because you're abysmal.
And that one hit me right between the eyes.
But it's true.
Amen.
Everything's true.
Yeah, and so my point is, like, read the Old Testament, and like where I look at America, especially our ruling elite, they've definitely turned away.
Absolutely.
Oh, 100%.
We have become so secular that it's acceptable, and the left is actually being driven by dark forces. There are demons at work. Spiritual warfare is occurring. We know this. The book tells us this, and we are, as humans, are cups built to spill. I'll say that again. We are a cup designed to spill. Okay. God knows it, and he loves us in our imperfection. Right. We just have to turn to him. So whenever you start feeling like that cup's going to spill, just go ahead, let it spill. He'll pick it up.
Yeah, and they were all chuckling, all these hosts here. Now with the Daily Wire, it's known as, like, the Zionist propaganda arm from Ben Shapiro. And Ben Shapiro I would put him in the neocon camp for certain. But you look at this, they now have 3 Roman Catholics as their top hosts.
I like it.
And I don't know what Andrew Clavin is. He believes in God, but
he's a deist.
He's kind of in a whole other different ballgame. But no, he's right. You look at the world and it is demoralizing, but we've seen it all before, right? There's nothing new under the sun, as you said earlier. Yep. It's just, I think my sensitivity and my temperament, I think hypersensitive to a lot of this crap. I suppose sometimes I can't turn my brain off and just have that good old fashioned fun.
Sure.
And we've all been there. We've all certainly been there. But hey,
Have you ever tried ayahuasca? Maybe that helps.
No, yeah, that'll really do the trick. Just go to Peru and be one with the serpent goddess, and everything will be all right.
I've heard good things.
Let me tell you what makes me
You ever
happy.
tried a threesome, Joe? That'll really make you happy.
Let me tell you what makes me happy. I like going home, and when Robin's out there, I put chocolate pudding in my pants. I sit and watch reruns of Space Ghost.
Yeah.
That's where I get a happy place.
Chocolate pudding?
Why
do that big bowl of chocolate pudding in front of me?
There, man. Throwing me off. So one thing that is very great for my generation that's happening in politics right now, there's a guy named Marty O'Donnell. Marty is running for Congress.
Okay.
And Marty, you remember a video game called Halo?
Yeah.
Came out like 25 years ago?
Yeah.
And it was the game for
First-person
Xbox.
shooter,
yes.
Has it been that long?
Yeah. And I'm of that generation where it's like you do the LAN party. So everybody would bring TVs over and consoles over and everybody's hooked in. Well, my dad had already had the house like wired through its central router. So we could just plug in all sorts of different rooms, all this stuff. Well, Marty O'Donnell is the guy who composed the famous Halo theme.
Oh, really?
Yes. And it is now driving the left crazy because apparently Halo is considered by all these folks online. And again, this is where you got to start drawing lines. They're like, it's right-wing art. And then you're like, whoa. But let's listen in. Marty is right there about center of the screen. It's kind of amazing. There are aspects of the culture that are like, okay, that's not bad.
I've gotten into this discussion about whether Halo is a Christian game. It's not an allegory. We have a lot of Christian and religious symbolism that we draw on. And some of it is, you throw stuff in there because of, you think it's cool. A couple of the guys who worked on Halo were pastors' kids. My dad did films for Christian organizations.
And by the way, for more context, all this happened as GameStop announced the console wars over Halo have officially ended, where now you can get Halo on PlayStation. It had always been Xbox exclusive.
Right,
so the Trump administration claimed victory as another war ended by President Trump.
I love it.
He's ended the console wars, and you get all the Halo Master Chief memes that are popping up.
That's so funny.
And then this guy's running for Congress.
I'm a Christian. There's a few Christians on the team, but there were guys who weren't Christian, and we weren't trying to make this an explicitly anything Christian thing. It was
like how they used to make games.
Yeah, exactly. There was no agenda. It was just trying to be cool, trying to be fun, and it uses symbols and metaphors and so forth from the culture. The idea, what I see is that people. What's good about it for me is that people project themselves into something like Halo, which is what you would want. You don't want something to be so, once again, on the nose that there's no choice. This is the agenda. This is what it's preaching. So people can see the right in there. People can see the left in there. People can see whatever they want to see in there, and that's fine. And I think what we're seeing in the people who get all bent out of shape are the ones who speak the loudest on threads, and they always crack me up. But I've had just in the last 24 hours, I've had over 3 million total views of my tweets that are just retweeting, so I'm getting it for me. I'm helping the Trump tweets, of course, too. But I think it's hilarious.
I'm frankly waiting every day for you to get a Trump endorsement at this point. I mean, I don't know.
I'm expecting that you'll be commissioned to write the official fanfare for the opening of the ballroom.
That's
all.
Yes. You never know what could happen here. Strange things are happening. I mean, 25 years ago, we made Halo. I would have never predicted 25 years later that, number one, Donald Trump would be president. Number two, I'd be running for Congress. And number three, Halo has become such a cultural icon that it can be used in this really funny, memey way. It's hilarious, and it's just driving the left insane. Because
it is, because they're trying
humor.
Yeah, they're trying to say Halo is.
Yeah, Halo is like fascist or something. But no, it's just so there are these, I think, things sprouting up from the earth where you're like, well, that's interesting. There's always redeeming things to the world. And things you go, I can relate to that as the old system falls away. Some new stuff's being built up, and it'll be the stuff that you didn't even know. That song becomes famous. You never knew who the guy was, and now he's running for Congress, and all of a sudden he gets the biggest in-kind donation ever. Seeing all this news come out.
You know what's funny is, as you said, that thing's sprouting up, and I'm sure there were some parents that look and go, I hate that he's playing that game. He's shooting people and all that. But this really is a good story. And everything, even for evil or that seems bad that happens, is still all in God's plan. It's in for the good of God. I believe that. So nothing is. Everything is tied together. And did you see the band that Eddie guy next to him had on? Trivium? Oh, I love Trivium.
Trivium?
Yeah,
I don't know Trivium.
Oh, they're good. They're hardcore. They're hardcore progressive metal.
And I just remember you asked what I was listening to, the new John 5 album.
Okay, thank you. I was wondering what you were listening.
Really, I think the song was LA Expressway, but the whole album's really good, instrumental. And then a couple of them are they're hardcore, like Rob Zombie metal sounding songs. Like, and John 5 was Rob's guitarist. He's been
the
guitarist for Motley Crue now for a while. And
he's really good.
If you've never watched a John 5 video, like he looks kind of like that aesthetic of Rob Zombie, like, it's Halloween. But then 2 or 3 of the songs on that album sound like Chet Atkins.
Really?
Yeah. So he can do that old timey, and that stuff's to me more impressive than the metal stuff.
A lot of people that are really good guitarists trace their roots to bluegrass.
Bluegrass, that's right.
Well, and he said he wanted to play guitar because he was watching Hee Haw with Roy Clark.
That's the best show.
And he said actually his left hand is bigger than his right hand because as a kid he was stretching his hand so much to do this that it's now grown as a larger instrument. And it's like, all right.
Do you remember what they did on Hee Haw? They would. I don't know if you ever watched Hee Haw. You watched Hee Haw?
I've seen clips.
Well, there's a section. You remember there's a portion where they always highlight a little town like Hot Coffee, Alabama. Population 70.
ER 549. Hee Haw was a great family program.
Yes, Roy Clark was incredible.
Well, and that bringing back to my identity crisis here, and also my wallowing and saying, "Woe to the world! The day of the Lord is nigh."
Repent.
Yes. You got to wonder, as we're drawing lines, it's not just like personal moral lines or political lines. When are we going to get back to, or what is actually jockeying to be the one thing everybody watches? For instance, it used to be everybody watches the Tonight Show. I guess Rogan's the first thing that comes to mind.
Yeah.
But it used to be like also everybody would watch Hee Haw in this area.
I think religious podcasts, though, that people watch. I think a lot of people watch that.
Well, it's funny you say that because in the op-ed that's going to be publishing tonight or tomorrow, the one that I read, you remember what I said in there? I said people have turned away from the message that the previous media and the fifth estate was giving us, the political machine, and they've turned to religion, they've turned to spirituality, they've turned to podcasters that speak truth instead of lies. And to me, it seems, Joey, I don't think we're going to get to that one thing. I'm going to tell you why. Streaming. Hollywood no longer has the power it had. It used to be able to tell the narrative. It's done.
No,
streaming is where it's at. Hulu makes their own stuff. Everybody makes. So we have a very decentralized system. I think AI is really where everybody's going to be seeking their counsel, and that's a scary thought, isn't it?
It is a scary thought. I hope that there are going to be wholesome things that everybody can kind of tune into. That's what I'm hoping for the most, is a thing that isn't political. But it sort of transcends politics and makes folks go, oh, yeah, well, at least we agree on that thing.
We've talked about this.
I guess sports somewhat plays that
role.
But
when will the church step up? When will the church step up and lead?
So, I mean, and some of it is generational. Like, in that we all, I've worked here with boomers forever. and I say that actually with love. It's a blast learning about boomer culture from the 70s and 80s, especially from Greg Budell himself. But now what's happening is like it's a whole cottage industry of millennial nostalgia. So you remember this movie? You remember these video games?
Pretty in Pink.
So there's still a common culture that people pull off of. In particular, it's amazing how much Lord of the Rings is a meme and just something everybody.
That transcends time.
No, and all these companies are being named. Like Palantir is a reference to
it is the Palantir stuff.
Yeah, Lord of the Rings. So
Elven Stone.
There's more and more of that cropping up, and I do wonder who will be the next sort of thing that everybody can look at and go, oh, at least we're watching the same movie again. I don't know. I think Hollywood is possibly not. Oh my! It feels like there's something walking in.
There's a vampire.
There is a presence among us.
Wow! A dark descending angel. Right. A dark descending angel.
Wow!
Pamela, come over here, right here.
Hey, watch the wings.
Hey,
watch the wings.
You thought
That's falling
watch
apart.
the wings. You're so funny, Pam.
She looks so
the dark descending angel.
She looks so good.
The wings are getting in the way.
Can you see it?
Yes, you look good. Outstanding.
Oh my goodness!
Look at that. That's amazing.
That's incredible. Did you make those wings yourself?
No, I had a photographer friend of mine, got them for a photo shoot.
Oh, that's
okay.
Cool.
Wow. That is super cool.
Outstanding.
Your makeup is great. You look great today.
You do.
Hey, Pamela, how do you think Hannah looks?
Yeah, I mean, mine. Thank you.
Freaking me out. Freaking me out.
No, well, thank you. Thank you. We've been called sinners and things like this all day from the local Pope guy.
Prepare to Lord.
Why? Thank
Well,
you.
we got the old.
Thank you.
They're heretics. They're heretics.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't say that when I walked
No, because you're a dark descending angel. I'm okay with that.
But you don't have the grandma wig on either.
Oh, well, we got to hit another break here. First, hey, this part of the program brought to you by Pest Pro Services. You know a thing or two about Pest Pro, right, Ed?
Oh, I know quite a few things about them. I know this. Right now, there are, I would say, mice and probably some shrews and some chameleons. I know they're looking for somewhere to spend the warm place, like in winter in your house, in your basement, or maybe in your bathroom, maybe in your closet. And I know you don't want that because, Joey, nothing worse than we always talk about cockroaches coming to you in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Nothing worse than you see trails of mice on your countertop.
Right.
Nobody wants to see that first thing in the morning.
Right.
So you bring in someone like Pest Pro Services to come in there, and guess what? You don't have that problem no more.
Yeah, you remember with the one house I was living in, I went to get a glass of midnight milk.
Yes.
Like just a glass of milk.
Yes.
I do that every night.
And like
every
chug
night.
it down. And
Yeah.
of course I pour a glass. It's not like drink right out of the,
Whatever.
Yeah, that's my gallon there.
Right.
And as I'm doing that, I felt, this had to be 1 a.m. I felt something scamper across my bare foot.
Joey.
I'm like, no. So here's the thing. You don't need to go through that.
No, you
Even
don't.
if it's Halloween, you don't need that sort of scare.
No.
Get by and get in touch with Pest Pro Services. Actually, you could stop by, go see that brand new
They got a
headquarters
great
they have.
location there in Millbrook.
Main Street in Millbrook.
Mhm.
But you can always learn more at ppsriverregion.com or just search Pest Pro Services on the Book of Faces. And when you call them up at 265-9990, in particular, ask about that wildlife control service they now offer to make sure in these cool fall, winter months, those shrews, chipmunks, squirrels, raccoons, all the
chipmunks,
stuff,
yes.
they aren't getting into your home. And be sure to tell the great folks there at Pest Pro that Joey and Eddie, that ridiculous afro, sent you. We'll be right back.
He may not know whether he's coming or going, but whether you're going to work or coming home, Greg Budell is there. Mornings 6 till 9 and afternoons 3 till 6. Only on News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
I'm Jim Smith with Adams Drugs. At Adams Drugs, we offer a wide variety of services, including delivery, compounding, wellness clinics, and immunizations. Now is the time to visit any Adams Drugs location and get your flu shot. Getting an annual flu shot can help prevent you from getting the flu, reduce the severity of symptoms if you get the flu, and prevent serious complications such as hospitalization and death. Getting your flu shot at Adams Drugs protects you from getting sick, but it also makes sure that those around you, especially those at high risk, remain safe. Each year, up to 49 million people in the U.S. contract the flu. Depending on the flu virus's severity, deaths as a result of flu complications could skyrocket to 79,000 people nationwide. Visit us at adamsdrugs.net for a location nearest you. Adams Drugs is your local, independently owned Health Mart pharmacy. Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care.
You're listening to Leaf Filter Radio, and the guru of gutter protection himself, Chris Coonihan, is here to take your most pressing leaf-related questions.
Hey, everybody, Chris here. I understand we have Ron on the line. Ron, where are you calling from?
Ron, are you calling from a ladder?
Well, I was. I wanted to ask Chris what I need to do to get my gutters ready to have leaf filter installed.
Oh, Ron, you don't have to do anything. A Leaf Filter Trusted Pro will come out and clean out your gutters, realign and seal your gutters, and install a Leaf Filter, America's #1 gutter protection system.
So I didn't need to get on this ladder?
Ron, Leaf Filter Trusted Pros are in your neighborhood and ready to help. Just visit leaffilter.com/radio to schedule your free gutter inspection and get up to 30% off.
Thank goodness. What was that site?
To get this special radio offer, go to leaffilter.com/radio for your free gutter inspection today and get up to 30% off. That's leaffilter.com/radio for up to 30% off. leaffilter.com/radio. See representative for warranty details.
This hour of News and Views is brought to you by our good friends at Cole Plumbing, 279-8919. Cole Plumbing is #1 in the #2 business. You don't have to dig a hole. They have proprietary pipelining technology. Ask them about their tankless water heaters. Remember, when you have trouble with your bowl, call on Cole.
Boo! Guess who? That's right. This is Kim Williams with Alabama Home Mortgage, where we make mortgages easy. If your finances are haunting you, it's time to call Alabama Home Mortgage. 567-4223. That's 567-4223. What if I told you that the money you've been looking for all this time is in your home? This is no trick. By refinancing your mortgage, you may be eligible to lower your interest rate or eliminate monthly mortgage insurance. Would you like to pay off credit card debt, make home improvements, or fund a large purchase? A mortgage refinance may be the answer. What are you waiting for? If your current mortgage payment makes you scream, then it's time to call the Alabama Home Mortgage Team. Clear the cobwebs. Call me, Kim Williams, today at 567-4223 or visit us online at myalabamahomemortgage.com. Alabama Home Mortgage, because there is a difference in mortgage companies. NMLS 1586-368, Equal Housing Lender.
What's your biggest investment? More than likely, it's your home. So treat it that way when you hire a painting contractor. With PBS Painting, there are no gimmicks, no $99 specials, just quality painting and someone who treats your home with the same respect that you do. At PBS Painting, we have been painting for years and look forward to many more years to come. With PBS Painting, the job gets prepped properly, whether it's cleaning, scraping, or priming. We always use quality products, which is a must for a quality paint job. So if you're looking for a painter that doesn't need upfront money and is on the job at all times, then please give me a call. Scott Bowers and PBS Painting, 294-5122. That's PBS Painting, 294-5122. Look at some of our work on Facebook at PBS Painting Montgomery.
The Rich Thomas Weather Network is brought to you by Ernest Financial.
If you're tired of losing your money in the stock market, call David Ernest, 334-279-7431. Ernest Financial, LLC.
Rich Thomas Weather.
Well, hi, everybody. Our forecast pretty spooktacular for tonight with mostly clear skies. It's going to be cold. Overnight low temperature in the upper 30s. Coldest night of the season so far. I think the first weekend of November looks really nice with plenty of sunshine and a high temperature in the upper 60s to near 70 both Saturday and Sunday. Right now, I have the forecast dry through Monday. We'll see. And don't forget, Saturday night, we set the clocks back 1 hour and go back to standard time. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
The River Region's News Talk Station. News Talk 93.1, WACV. News Talk 93.1.
Joey Clark.
Welcome back. And happy Halloween to everybody.
Yes.
Especially our latest addition, Pamela. My goodness.
I do not do things halfway.
I see, honey.
That's awesome.
Especially Halloween.
So what are you exactly?
A descending angel.
A descending angel. Okay.
Oh, is
Have
that what you
heard
call
that
it?
Misfits song?
I was listening to it and listen in a shower. I was listening to Last Caress and I was listening to Descending Angel.
I have lyrics from it tattooed on me.
That's cool. I love the Misfits.
Yeah.
So should I watch something for Halloween tonight? Is there a preferred scary movie, Halloween movie, anything like that?
No.
Hard to pick just
Yeah.
Hard to pick just one.
Depends on what you want to do. If you want the crap scared out of you, you know, the first Jason was one of the best ones.
The first Jason scared
Yeah.
the crap out of you.
Oh,
It
absolutely.
starts out so slow though.
Yeah. Yeah. But the third one, that was in 3D. And one of the scenes, the guy squeezed his head and eyeball popped out. We were in the theater. And I remember the two people in front of us, they was gone like the place was on fire. Once that happened, that was it.
Watch Hellraiser.
Hellraiser?
That's a
Oh,
good
I've seen
one.
that one.
Yeah, that's a really good one.
I've seen
That's a good
Hellraiser. That one's so like 80s and it's fun to watch.
Yeah.
Like it's not scary. It's kind of fun.
Oh, you want to be scared? What about Blair Witch then? If you
I don't think that one would have that
I'm
effect.
so sorry. I'm so sorry. That's so stupid.
Like, at the
I wasted my
time?
time watching that. I was like,
Oh, at the time though,
At the
it freaked
time.
lots of people
well,
out.
it was the first of the low budget shot first
It had
person
like the
thing.
highest return on any
Yeah,
They had to. They had like $10 in it, man.
I admit fully as a child, because I think I was a child, that the Chucky doll stuff did
Chucky
freak
still
me
gets
out
to
as a
me.
kid.
Especially there'll be some.
My son, our son, he still to this day doesn't like it. People are driving down the road and they got it like hanging out
Now,
the window.
I warmed up to it because our nickname for Coach Gruden when he was with the Bucks was Chucky.
Chucky.
He does have that face.
He does.
And by the way, he is the best thing Barstool Sports is doing. Sorry, Dave.
I told you.
Gruden is the best. He did. I saw some video of him. It was like a golf game, and they took a break before they got on the back nine. And Gruden does this like talk him up, like when you're trying to give me a pep talk earlier. And I'm like, oh my God, thank you, Coach Gruden. Let's get out there, sir.
From Dayton, Ohio.
Yeah,
that's true.
Dude I've been fine. Who
wish they'd
cares
hurry
about Hugh Freeze? Bring
hurry
in
up and
Gruden.
fire Hugh Freeze and bring us some Gruden. I would love that.
Right. By the way, do you think Nick Saban will come out of retirement if people
no way.
back up a
No way.
break?
No way. Listen.
Not LSU?
No way. No way.
He got nothing to prove.
He's not coming back to the NIL thing. He's already he's been taking a big
That's a
stance
big reason
against
he
that.
left.
That's not he's coming back. I'll tell you who's available though. James Franklin's available. He turned around with Vandy. You guys need to get James Franklin. I'm joking.
Thank you.
Don't want him. You don't want him. You don't want him.
But it looks like this came out today at 1819. University of Alabama reports $16.7 million in athletic profits, which I'm sure is mostly just the football program.
Mostly, yeah.
But dad, we are such a football state. I'm not necessarily knocking it because every time I hear somebody who's not from here bad-mouthing college football, I want to punch them in the face.
State, but we're not. We're a college football state.
Right.
There's a lot of places that have college and NFL.
So check it out. There's a model about the scalability of college athletics. The top two profitable and grossing athletic departments are the Ohio State University
no doubt.
and Texas.
Yeah.
And then the others fall in. They did a study and they showed it. Ohio State's budget and its operating returns is in the billions, and it came back bigger than out of 150 countries in the world. 75 of them were less than Ohio State's gross domestic product.
GDP, man.
I'm like, are you kidding me? Cameroon?
Yeah,
we're bigger in Cameroon.
Yeah. Well, it's
they
also
get football.
That's why there's so much money involved in this.
And you
guys.
talk about I was talking earlier how the culture does come back that you grow up with. So like the Halo theme, but think about like the amount of people that will vote for Coach Tuberville.
Absolutely.
Because he was
the amount of
Coach
people that won't, though. That's what always surprised me. Remember we ran for governor. What's the one county he lost?
Tuscaloosa.
That's right.
But I have to say, I've seen Tuberville in action. That guy is a true recruiter.
He's
really good.
he's a leader and he's a seller. And but Babs, our caller, you know what she said? She goes, I won't vote for it. I ain't gonna vote for
No, but how many people are going to vote for AJ McCarron because of those two national championships?
Sadly, a lot. Yeah.
I don't know if he'll get that many. I think he'll get a couple diehards.
Well, Katie Britt's behind him.
You think so?
I know so.
There's all sorts of rumors. Who's Britt backing? Like
She's
who's her
trying-
super PAC
Think
back?
about this. She's trying to be the key. Listen, if one thing you know, Katie, she's very astute and she's very clever. Okay.
Yes.
And she knows that Tommy's leaving. So she's going to be the senior senator getting better assignments. She wants to make sure she picks a beta that will fill up
listen to
her. I believe that.
Yeah, and
Katie, that's a compliment.
And it
to
could
you.
be they're playing the board though too. Yeah, I wonder because there's all these independent these super PAC things. Where's all this money flowing in? But then on top of that, if Feinbaum jumps in, it's like, man, we are a football state.
It's going to split some stuff with the football people, no doubt.
We're going to have a Jewish senator.
But do you really want to Feinbaum in there? Do you really? What's he going to do? Hold a radio show?
He ain't going to go.
Come on, what's he going to? Yeah. And plus, it wouldn't. I can't believe Bruce Pearl. I would have left it if I was
But
Bruce
Trump's going to back Dr. Oz. If you've got a Trump backed Herschel Walker.
Well,
if you got a celebrity,
listen to me though, you guys. I'm telling you something right now. There's things in motion, and I know this, and I'm not trying to pump up one candidate, but he worked as the national security advisor for Coach for 3 years. He has lunch with Coach on a regular basis. He lives in Alexandria and Birmingham. I'm telling you, when these endorsements come, and they will come, things will change drastically in that race. If Coach wants him,
well, that guy was in the studio this week.
Yeah,
he was.
Yeah, he was on for like 30-something minutes. Morgan Murphy, good guy.
He's a great guy.
indeed.
And listen, he is a babe in the woods, but he has I think the committee for the growth Pac-Man. He's got all the right people that are signing up for him. And when it comes time to really start throwing money out, I think you'll be surprised with them. Coach is a big fan of his. So
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see it all play out because I have a sense it's not going to be the cleanest campaigns
It's
in the
not going
world.
to be at all.
Well, and I'm not even thinking of that
ugly
U.S.
again?
Senate campaign. I'm thinking of a few others on the ballot.
I think 2026 is going to be pretty brutal, actually.
Yeah, well, here's why. Is because I think everybody pretty much agrees on policy.
Yeah.
Like you'll find some differences,
Yeah.
and a difference of emphasis, but like generally speaking, everybody's kind of the same. So how do you distinguish yourself?
That's right.
Either you have such great name ID and like you remind people of your glory days in playing college football, or maybe you bring up all the nasty things that your opponent has done in the shadow.
That's where it's going to go.
We saw that happen. I saw it up close and personal. We saw that, Eddie, with Mike Durant. And it's like, don't
Still
play with
irritates
certain
the
folks.
crap
They
out of
are. When I asked Durant, "Are you ready?" He thought I meant like his own thick skin. I'm like, that's not what I'm talking about.
No, it's about to get.
You think like that AI story about that guy being accused? It's like join into politics. You can get a taste for it.
Yeah, you know what's interesting too with Coach coming back, and he's going to be speaking at Fraser Church next week for veterans. It's going to be a big deal. So it's going to. Keith Rudolph will talk about that on Monday, but Coach is going to bring a whole different. You can see the people jockeying for position at the state level right now, trying to get in his good graces, man. Trying to get in his good graces because they've been playing the Ivy game for a while, and I don't think that stuff's going to fly.
I don't think it will either.
Well, and Tuberville, I'll put it this way, and this actually covers a lot of different issues. If Tuberville leads the fight against the AEA, like renews the fight against the AEA, not this, we can all get along and we're all conservative.
A real fight.
And stuff. No, an actual fight. Like, no, y'all are a bunch of indoctrinating Marxists.
They are.
And like, I know, well, some of us are good teachers too. Fine, whatever. Then why are you giving dues up to a Marxist organization at the national level? So if Tuberville actually leads the fight, because they're the ones that made sure the Choose Act wasn't that big. We don't want to pull too much from the traditional school.
But we love the kids. It's all about
And I'd imagine on so many other issues, it is AEA money that is actually keeping things from changing in a positive direction. And it was one thing for, when they stormed the State House in 2010 and the guy who helps lead the ethics laws gets thrown in prison by those very ethics laws he helped
That's
pass.
the right person in Alabama to be writing those
Which,
laws.
by the way, one of these days I would love to hear, not like a settling scores thing. I don't want to hear that, but I would love to hear just Mike Hubbard's tale of going through that and now being out. And I have some folks who know him. But it would be good to hear that. But it's one thing for a Speaker of the House to try to push this. And I guess Governor Riley was on board at that time. But if Tuberville really does lead on this, to your point, other folks will definitely come along. And there might very well be some folks going, I've been waiting for a leader to
That's
do
what
this
I
for a
think.
while.
I really believe, listen, after SB 67, which I was very heavily involved with down at the State House, it became apparent to me that almost everybody was compromised to some degree. But if you don't play the reindeer games, you don't get to win the reindeer prizes. True. Okay. So the deal is they had to do it for survival, but there were some that shared in private. Look, we want something different than this current economic model that we're using.
So it's going to be a fascinating dynamic, especially as Coach is going to be here more full time. Now, if he'll be there for what you said, Fraser.
Yep, he's going to be Fraser next week.
And then, of course, he's doing the big Turning Point USA event at Auburn.
That's right.
It's apparently going to be a huge crowd there. It was a huge crowd at Ole Miss for the vice president.
It was great.
And I almost see that as that's the future of the Republican Party.
I do too.
That organization right there.
It is,
especially since Charlie's death, the assassination, the amount of just energy and influx and the energy, it's dissipated in the general sense that the news cycle's moved on.
To a degree.
Also, Kirk has become this political meme. Yep. So either like if you see him, you've downloaded all the talking points of why he's an awful person, and that's all you can see out of it. And it's like, fair enough. You can maybe change your mind, but I'm not going to change people's minds. The beautiful thing is, like, even though that's all happened generally, when you go back to those rooms, like the Turning Point in particular events, that energy is still there.
It is.
And in a way that is, I think, healthy.
Well, you remember when he was shot, one of the things I opined, and we were talking, and I think we were on the back porch over at the cigar shop. I said, Turning Point is an apt name. I said, because this is a real turning point in many ways. It's a metamorphosis into listen, the energy at that level is still there. It's just not being talked about as much.
Well, and I genuinely pray that also many who are Democrats come to their senses, because as much as there are issues on the right, This whole let's make a hero out of Luigi Mangione sort of energy, and that's just one example of the general energy that's out there. Is a pretty wretched place
Did you
to
see
be.
the story on him yesterday? He gets special privileges. He's very well liked by the guards. It's like the media was making him into some sort of hero. It's like, come on, man.
Well, is he that good looking?
No, he's not. He's got like a unibrow. You see how thick it's like he needs. He looks like Groucho Marx.
Everybody's tastes are different. A lot of girls do think he is very attractive.
So you're saying you don't like Italian men?
He looks like a hobbit to me.
Yeah, he does. No,
That unibrow.
he's a hobbit with a big, thick,
that
like
unibrow
Groucho
don't do
Marx
much for him.
eyebrows.
Yeah, I like his strong features, but not his.
It's like Brian Kohlberg. He's making a lot of money in prison, but he says he can't pay any of the restitution for any of the families.
By the way, I just got a breaking news headline that the Montgomery Airport has added direct flights to Houston, Texas.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because everybody's going there.
Yeah, I know.
H-Town.
I've never been
waiting for it.
Well, I have been to H-Town, but I was a kid. It was for my uncle's wedding.
Are they taking you to
Houston
George
is the
Bush
biggest city
Airport?
in Texas.
At the airport you're going to in Houston?
I don't.
I think you got
know.
one of two.
There's two.
Bush or
Yeah, there's
something
two.
else.
There's
Yeah,
two.
I just saw like a WAKA thing.
There's a
flash on my
statue of
phone
George
there.
Bush in that one. So
It's better than another mass shooting.
Yeah. Amen to that, brother. So what do you do to like cheer yourself up if you ever find yourself in a down mood?
Me?
Yeah.
I burn things. I told you I burn things. I shoot things.
We have that in common.
I destroy things.
Yeah,
you
that
can't
is
spell
true.
destroy without
You sent me
TROY
that
at the end of
video,
it.
man. Yeah, you're right about
No,
that.
listen. I don't ever have bad days. I'll tell you. I mean, I do, Joey. I worry about things sometimes,
Sure.
and I do. But
We all do.
I'll say this. How can I say this? When you've been shot,
Yes.
and you've had two really nasty explosions that killed some crew members that you were with, you have a metamorphosis. It's like, how can I say this? It's almost like you don't fear death anymore. And when you don't fear death, you're liberated. You can live.
It's perspective. To
I
put it
bet
mildly.
that's the best way I can explain. I know that doesn't make
No,
it come
amen.
across. I don't mean that to be flippant or any.
No.
But when you don't fear, listen, there's a lot of things in life that are worse than dying. Trust me.
You're here.
Yep.
That you could find yourself in a really bad way, maybe lose your limbs or something. So death is not the great equalizer to me. It's just a progression to our next state. But so whenever I'm down, I think, hey, you remember that day you were laying on the ground in Babylon? You remember it bleeding? Yeah.
I can see you being the type to go look in the mirror and just yell at yourself.
Yes.
Yeah. Like
Instead of
you're
the
not
day-
going to be a bitch.
Right. The daily
I do
affirmation,
that.
but in
I do
reverse.
that.
Yeah.
I talk to
Like-
myself a lot.
Wait,
I'm
is
like,
it-
what
is
the
it
hell
like-
are you talking about? I
that-
didn't mean that.
Wait,
Yeah.
is it the scene in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood? Get the scene right. Right, yeah. You're
I can
so
see
messed
you
up
being
right
that
now.
type.
And-
Absolutely.
One of the great things about being with Robin and where we live in the farm, the little farm we got, is I can do whatever I want. It's an adventure every day out there. I can shoot, I can blow stuff up with tannerite, whatever I want to do. But the thing is, we got a gym down in the barn. You know, it's just like the house of pain because you'll get stung by wasp while you're working out and stuff down here.
I don't want to work out there.
Yeah, you'll love it. You'll love it. Come on. Anyways, my point is this: whenever I'm down, I always, my dad taught me, listen, man, you're not promised tomorrow. Nothing happens by chance. You just got to give into it. And all things work for the good of God. And if you believe that, and if you really believe that, and you don't fear death, then you can start to relax and live a little bit. So that's the only one thing advice I can give you. Wasn't trying to give you any advice about thinking about. I'm just saying, realize how blessed you are, brother.
Amen.
Realize how blessed you are. That's all I'm going to say about it. So,
And Eddie, what do you do when you're feeling a little down? Like eat something?
Burn stuff.
he burns it. He's a
You
burner.
burn stuff
You
too?
have to, yeah.
It's cathartic.
It's
isn't
very, very.
When you're watching that
I don't know
flame
about
consume
that.
that, whatever you're burning, you're like, yeah.
Hannah, what do you do?
I burn stuff.
Oh my God.
We're all burning.
It's
Have you-
mesmerizing.
No, it's Joey. It is
Fire is.
very cathartic. Even sometimes write your problem. This sounds, I know, silly, but you write your problems down. Burn it. Burn that paper.
Write the problems down and
Write
burn
the
it.
problem
Do
down.
you do that too, Pamela?
No, I don't do that.
What do you do?
Listen to sad music until I feel
Yes,
better.
the Smiths.
I'm very melancholy.
I am too. I'm in love with my sadness.
too,
My wife
obviously.
says I'm in love with my sadness.
Yeah.
I think kind of like you are too. So,
Yeah.
okay.
I really will listen to sad music until I feel better.
Yeah, lately I've been listening to just
I do
instrumental
that,
stuff.
but then I
That
start
suits
yelling
me.
at myself.
Heaven knows I'm
Get
miserable.
off my
It doesn't
lazy
take very
behind.
long. It's not like days of it on end crying. It just
I'm glad it's not days.
I usually just eat something.
Yeah, good food's good.
Yeah,
I like
it's
drinking
tasty.
whiskey. Whiskey good.
Yeah,
you don't do that.
Hey, I'll
though.
tell you
don't like
this. I always say, name a time you see someone that's sad eating chips and salsa at a Mexican restaurant.
About to say.
This is very true.
What about like
Yep.
milk and cookies?
I could probably see that, but
Actually, there is a sad
Yeah.
way to eat milk and
Yes, there
cookies.
is.
yes.
I'm
You ever
sad.
been dumped before?
What is it? I've had
breaks in the milk too.
Oh,
They'll
yeah.
send you over the edge.
It just, yeah, that's the worst
Yeah,
thing.
you
that can
inhale a
happen.
whole sleeve of Oreos, and you're like,
I eat because I'm unhappy.
You're
I'm
right,
unhappy
yeah.
because I eat. It's a vicious cycle.
Yeah. Amen. Anyway, we had to hit a last break. Hey, we weren't able to call Michael Cohen today.
No, I talked to Michael just a few minutes ago. I told him he had a few problems. And, he kind of thinks, Joey, that we ought to get together, you and I, perhaps Michael. You buy one of those Traeger grills that he's got out there.
Buy one of the Traeger.
Yeah, buy one of the Traeger grills. The one that we can monitor all the food by the phone. So you just got to put it on the grill. Wait, 4 hours because you're smoking?
Depends on what we're smoking.
Yeah.
Right.
Go back out and it's ready to go.
I think the first meat we smoke needs to be big, like a 10-hour thing.
Really?
Like
yeah,
a brisket,
we don't
like
need
a
those,
big
yes,
brisket.
Yes.
Yeah, like a big old brisket.
Right. Our first smoked meat's going to be a sizable
That's a pretty good way to
affair.
do it. But you need to do it on a Traeger.
And they do have all that there at Cohen's. It
They got all the
doesn't
supplies.
doesn't have to be a Traeger, though. They've got also like the equivalent of the big ceramic.
The big green egg,
like
the big
roasting.
green eggs.
Yeah, it's like that.
It's a
the
different
other
brand.
brand.
It's a different
but
brand. Yeah, yeah.
It's red.
You can make
Yeah,
biscuits
it is
on
red.
that.
It is.
Literally, we were on a deep sea fishing boat one time. The guy told us he could make biscuits on that grill, and he did.
Really?
And they were.
And then they also have the
Have you?
Napoleon grill
Yes, the
with
Napoleon
the propane like sear station.
Is that like the Blackstones? But is that sort of like that? The Napoleon? Yeah, because those are you can do anything on that, man.
Yeah,
the
so
fact-
like when you walk into Cohen's, you're going to see all the TVs. You're going to see all the new like furniture and stuff. Great, like including the massage chairs, the short throw projectors, the audio room for you audiophiles out there that do want to listen to some sad music.
Mhm.
Really good speakers, good setup, especially with new technology. Way to go! But then as you get down further, you're going to see all these amazing grills, all the accessories for the grills. And if you're looking to grill out, especially smoke something as we head into the fall and holiday season. In fact, my brother, we did a Thanksgiving where we got a big old brisket,
Oh, that's
smoked it
right.
for 10, 12 hours. That was a lot better than turkey. A lot better than turkey. Really good, actually. And then he got some of the big bobs because they're in Decatur. He got some of the white barbecue sauce.
Oh, the white barbecue
Oh,
sauce.
my
Yeah,
God.
Susanna loves that.
And of course, don't forget the whole appliance side of the store there at Cohen's. If you go past the grills, you're going to see all the washers and
One of the
dryers
great
and
things
kitchen
about
units
that,
and all this.
when you need an appliance like a washing machine, it's usually because yours is crapped out. So you order a new one, you get one delivered, they'll take your old one away for you.
Yeah, and Michael Jackson will come out and do
That's
everything
right.
for you.
Yeah,
That's
the service
exactly
does make the difference. They got great products, but the service is second to none.
Absolutely.
So y'all check out Cohen's today. Just get by the Boulevard, 2515 Eastern Boulevard here in Montgomery. Open 9 to 6 Monday through Friday, 9 to 4 on Saturdays. And find Michael and be like, hey, I heard...
This Motley Crue.
Yeah, I heard the radio people talking about
Motley
it.
Crue.
I'll be right back.
Want to carry News Talk in your pocket? Download the News Talk 93.1 app from the App Store. Available on iPhone and Android. Never miss a moment. Download now.
For too long, Alabama's statewide news companies have shamed us for our conservative Christian values. Alabama deserves a news company that cherishes our culture, a company that isn't bought and paid for by the powers that be. 1819 News is that company. Run by Alabamians for Alabamians, 1819 News celebrates what is good and beautiful about our state, while exposing those who work against our values in secret. Just go to 1819news.com to learn more. Subscribe to our newsletter. That's 1819news.com.
Big news! Phillips Dunn Animal Hospital has a new name. But don't worry, everything you love is still the same. Now they're Pike Road Animal Hospital, still at 5148 Troy Highway, still the same great team you've trusted for years. Same friendly faces, same expert care, just a new name, and still offering boarding, grooming, and doggy daycare. Pike Road Animal Hospital, formerly Phillips Dunn Animal Hospital. New name, same heart. Compassion you know, care that you trust.
New CBS Tonight.
Police, get out of the way!
Detective Danny Reagan from Blue Bloods in a new city.
Trouble follows you, huh? Only in Boston.
With a new partner.
Danny, you have a reputation.
Yeah, for getting things done. Johnny Wahlberg. Sometimes dotting I's and crossing T's has to come second to right and wrong. Sonequa Martin Green.
It would be a problem if he wasn't right so often.
The new CBS original Boston Blue.
Ready to run it back, Brooklyn?
Try and stop me, Beantown.
Boston Blue tonight at 9 p.m. on WAKA.
This hour of news and views is brought to you by our good friends at Cole Plumbing, 279-8919. Cole Plumbing is number one in the number two business. You don't have to dig a hole. They have proprietary pipelining technology. Ask them about their tankless water heaters. Remember, when you have trouble with your bowl, call on Cole.
Live local talk. The River Region's only 24-hour News Talk FM station. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Welcome back. Now that we got
rid of the trash and the ash, got them out of here. Jeez,
by the way, don't change it. The Trump Rambo head fell, didn't stick. So the whole time it looks like we've had a decapitated Rambo behind
there's
you.
a sword right behind it.
Yeah,
there's that weapon.
It's kind of fitting.
That's awesome.
It's very fitting.
That's what the Democrats would like to do.
Now, normally, we would call Ray Bowles.
Yes, we would.
But our phones aren't working.
Yeah.
So y'all get by Prattville Carpet.
Sure.
If you're looking for any sort of resurfacing job, carpet, of course, but also if you are looking for traditional hardwood, luxury vinyl plank, maybe you're looking for some ceramic tile to restyle the kitchen or bathroom.
Or epoxy out in the garage,
especially in the garage or back patio or something.
They can do it all. They can do it all there.
So y'all get in touch with Prattville Carpet today. It's as simple as calling them there at 285-8117. And when you call them up at 285-8117, be sure to tell them that Joey and Troy, those fellas on the radio, sent you. I guess we're getting all set up for the next show here.
A little bit.
Yeah. And did we learn anything today, Troy?
Yes, we learned that some people can really pull off the transgender look and the freak look. Not you, Hannah.
Oh,
not you. You're. We know who you are.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, Anna doesn't look good as the with the granny hair though. I gotta be honest.
Looks like an old girl that went on a crack.
But me, look at me. I mean, this is styling and profiling right here.
Are
you okay, Pamela?
Yes.
The knees get you, huh?
I hit my knee.
Our angels hurt.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So y'all have big plans for happy hour?
Yeah, I got a new costume for that.
You do?
Yeah.
Yay.
Nice.
We have to all take a picture before y'all leave and
Yeah.
before you change.
Let's do that.
Just this mustache. I'm not gonna make it through no shave.
Your mustache is orange.
I know, and it matches my wig.
He was eating
It
Cheetos.
does.
He was eating Cheetos.
I look like Bob's Burgers.
You driving in your wife's convertible, listening to some Diana Ross?
That is gonna be my Sunday afternoon. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah.
With that
Who
Freddie,
doesn't want to do that?
That red Freddie Mercury.
I'm gonna wear this
stash
pro
there.
too the whole time.
Yeah, you will. You asked Troy. Oh, I should answer my own question. What makes me feel better? Messing with this guy.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes you look at people, you think, oh, I ain't got things that bad. I'm not him. I'm not him.
Hey, I'm telling you,
he makes me feel better about myself.
Like it or not, when you feel real bad about yourself, go on TikTok for 5 minutes. You're like, you know what? I am a winner.
I was just gonna bring up that TikTok trend that we did that said that the one that it picked for you.
Yeah,
that
what did it
was
say?
like
What did it say,
something
Pamela?
about living a full life as a retard.
As a retard. That's
Yeah.
exactly right.
Nice.
No, I think that's the correct term.
Lowest common denominator right there.
Yeah, but it's been a good day. He hasn't had to touch his helmet. Well, maybe stay tuned. We'll see his new outfit after this. Thank you all.
Yeah, thank you
for putting up with me today, especially.
Broadcasting from the Riverside Chevrolet Master Control Center, this is WACV Cusada, News Talk 93.1 FM. When it's Chevy, it's Riverside.
With SRN News, I'm Bob Agnew in Washington.